Hello, everybody. I'm trying to get the vertical stream to work, but it does not seem to want to. So let's test some stuff out while we're going. I also, unfortunately, at the end of stream last night, reset all of my camera settings, so that's why I'm late. Had to fix it all again, which is always fun. But it says excellent connection, but I do not see the preview, so maybe the vertical is not happening tonight. Oh, well, that'll happen sometimes. Maybe it's showing and I just don't see it. Either way, let's get right into it. What's up, LB Nurse? What's going on? Hello. We're going to continue our Japanese All-Strikers Blue Lock Challenge. We are doing really well. We did have a bit of a stumble last night with one of our losses. We had a draw and a loss. So we had a loss to Toyama. It was an 8th, which was... We should never have lost this game. It was an away game, which is why I think we lost it. I'm good. You? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you. Just him on FM. I'm just him on FM. Right on. Rocking it on. What's your save right now, LB Nurse? All right. But for the next couple games, we got Numazu, who's in 15th. So this should be a pretty walk in the park. Sapporo, which is J1 team. This is going to be a very tough game. All Japan Cup 3rd round. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get a good result there. Started a Frankfurt save, won the league in year 1 and year 2. I pulled off a masterclass in the UCL and won it in year 2. Dang, that's some fast results. Nice job. Very nice job. That's great. I always like to do the climbs, so start low, go high, so I don't think I'll ever succeed that quickly. You know, though, we did an MLS save. This was our last save, and it was an expansion league. My luckiest UCL win, yeah. How'd it go down? But yeah, we did an expansion draft, so we basically took over Charlotte, got rid of everybody who cost any bit of money, and then started from scratch. And in 2 years, we were able to get 3rd place. So I was very happy about that. Not quite as fast as 2-year Champions League win, but still very good. All right, let's get underway with our save tonight. We just came off of a I think it was 3-2 Gifu win, if I remember correctly. Oh, 4-2. Let's watch the highlights just to get us reacquainted with what's been happening. Missing Marmausch, Gruda, Borges, and Pacho. So all of our main and best players at the same time. We beat PSG in extra time with 10 men. Dang. After my striker got sent off in the 39th minute. Good God. So you lost with a hand behind your back. Or you won, excuse me. You won with a hand behind your back. That's impressive. And more Shige getting a cheeky header goal into the corner of the net. Just pure marking, purely poor marking on their striker. That's why he scored there. We got a little overloaded. It was like a 5-on-4 for a minute, and then just a good tight angle shot, honestly. He was deducted 2 weeks' wage automatically. Yeah, gotta show him who's boss. You get a red card in the UCL final. I think you might be off the team if that was my save. He's lucky I didn't take his feet away for the monstrosity of a challenge he did. Yeah, honestly, like, hopefully with some of the new engine changes that are coming, which we won't see for another 7, 8, 10 months. But hopefully there won't be some of those egregious red cards, because like, you're a professional athlete in Champions League. You know not to be stupid like that in a Champions League final. Like, come on. I don't know. Have there ever been, like, egregious red flags in Champions League finals and in finals past that you can remember? If he'd done it on a public road, he'd got jail time. Yeah. Little, you know, I've thought about that for the NFL, too. Like, there was I'm forgetting people's name, but it was the Steelers quarterback who got the helmet to the head. He, like, the defensive guy ripped off his helmet and then bashed him with the helmet. Like, you would have gone to prison. Or at least jail time. At least jail time. And he broke the guy's lower leg. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's straight up assault right there. That is straight up assault. All right. We're not going for him because he's Scottish. Yeah, if you have not seen the save before, by the way, we are Matsumoto. We are climbing from J3, and we are doing it with all strikers except for our goalkeeper, as is season 1 of the show. If you don't know the show, it's an anime about the Japanese strikers and them trying to basically compete in World Cup. So that is what we were trying to do. I started the save and we were the national team manager, but it was such a pain in the butt to manage when really none of my players were there, and I didn't really care about it too much. So we sacked the national team and we just kept the club. Or we got sacked for the national team because I didn't do anything. I was just like, yeah. Toughest save ever was Linelli Town. Where's that at? I am not, unfortunately. I love this game. I love Football Manager. I've played over 3,000 hours in it, but I wish I was more acquainted with modern day football. I'm a very big NFL fan. If you've ever watched a stream, you'll know. Ando feels like you should be starting more games. Okay, we'll make that happen. Okay, we'll give him playing time he wants. Second tier of Wales. Okay. It's my local team. They're in the Welsh leagues. Nice. What was so tough about it? As we get ready for this next game, I think we're gonna rock with Kubohara because he's been so good. Who I support in the NFL? I'm a Rams fan and a Tennessee Vols fan in CFL or CFB. Nice. I've been to a Vols game. That was the first college football game I ever went to. Was a Vols game. My parents were just split, and my dad was living in Tennessee at the time, and he knew we loved sports, and I like football. I mean, I like all kinds of sports. I really do like all kinds of sports. I played basketball for 4 or 5 years. I played football when I was really young, like 4 to however long. It was 4 seasons, so I think it was like 2 years. So it was like 4 to 6, and then I played football. In college, I played indoor football. If you've ever played that, it's very fun. It's like a 5-on-5. It's kind of hockey meets football. And I wanted to try out for my American football team in high school, but the 3 years before, because I was in great shape until like about my junior year, because I started going to the gym and like actually working out and stuff like that. But throughout my entire career, my high school football team, American football team, had not won a single game. They didn't the entire time I was in high school. So I was like, I don't really want to be part of that. So I didn't end up trying out. I went to like the, there was like a meeting, like a, what do you call them? Oh gosh. Like a high school meeting where they like call you in. But it was like an orientation for tryouts. So, but cause I was doing choir and chorus and stuff at the same time. So I was like, I can't really come to a lot of these, but I can try out. Like, I'm in good enough shape to try out, like, in all these things. And they're like, yeah, you're fine enough shape. Because, like I said, I went to the gym every day after school when I was in high school. But toughest part was most defo the money aspect. Interesting. I tend to do pretty well with money in this game. It's one of my strong suits in life, and it's one of my strong suits in this game. I would say tactics are probably my weakest part. I think it's probably like finances, scouting, tactics. Linelli Town save was super tough due to the league not being very known. Yeah, in Europe, we had to start UCL in the first round of qualifying. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, you were the least rep team, so you had to go through all the stages. Nice. How long have you been playing FM, by the way, LB Nurse? Am I saying your name right? Is LB short for pound or something? I might be messing that up. Who are we going to put in? We need to put in Ando, because CJ has played a lot. Like 5 years. Okay, nice. Like I said, I've got about 3,000 hours in the game. But FM23 was my first one, so lots to learn in a quick time. But I was so ready for FM25 to come out, and then when it didn't, I was like, damn. Which is why we do 2 days FM, 2 days variety, just to mix it up while we wait for the next FM to come out. Everybody else is doing pretty well. We still don't have, we had a little bit of an injury crisis Shirai is still out. Wrong Tanaka. This is the right Tanaka. So Tanaka, our goalkeeper, still injured. Yamain is our left back. He's still injured. So both our left and right back are injured right now, and our keeper. So our defense is a little rough right now. L is the first initial of my first name, and B is the start of my middle name. Nice. My real name's Brian, by the way, so you can call me whatever. Bear, Brian. Yeah. Or as my Dart team has started calling me recently, Dart Jesus, which I don't know. I got the beard cut and I got a haircut. My hair used to go down to like here. And so I got the haircut here, and people were calling me Prince Charming, like pulling off the Prince Charming look, which I fully understand. I definitely, especially with the bear face. Now the hair's starting to grow in. It's got a little bit of texture, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we just had a match. Yeah, so we got a full week of recovery. In the NFL, I'm a huge Eagles fan. I got my Eagles keychain right here. I'm surprised it still comes through with the green screen, but yeah. Oop, it's upside down. There we go. Eagles. So, it was very fun to watch them win the Super Bowl this past year. I've been an Eagles fan since I was 12. So, you know, there's never really been bad years of Eagles. They've always been like on the cusp, like the minimum has been on the cusp of getting into the playoffs. We had one year where it was pretty rough. The Carson Wentz year, where we just like could not win a game. But that was really it. Every other game we've been like an 7, 8, 9, 10 win team, if not better. I'd never been happier to watch a team lose in the Super Bowl. Who? The Chiefs or the Eagles? So the Eagles lost 2 years ago? 1, 2. I don't know how you do that. Is that 3 years ago or 2 years ago? But oh, Chiefs. Yeah, it seemed to be a big split between people who wanted to see the three-peat happen because that's legendary. And it truly is, and it would be hard to beat for any team in a long time. But I know a lot of people are freaking sick of the Chiefs, which I know people are starting to get sick of the Eagles too. Eagles have never been a very liked franchise. From the throwing batteries at Santa to, you know, just the roughness of it. We don't have like a very flashy passing style. There's like a lot of things about Philadelphia that people don't like, but everybody was happy that we beat the Chiefs. And that's what matters. That you like us now. In the future, we'll see. Rams are an underrated team, honestly. Well, what's going on with Stafford? They were going to trade Stafford. If you guys trade Stafford, I don't know what you're going to do. The only other option you'd have is either draft one or pick up Darnold, which I think Darnold is overrated. I think Vikings had a lot of good wideouts that kind of propped him up a little bit. But don't forget the tush push that the team wanted to ban it. I know they did. I don't think it'll get banned. I mean, like, it's a quarterback sneak with a little bit of extra. Like, it's really not that, like, different from a normal play we've had in the NFL for... Oh, you did? Oh, I must have missed that news. I'm normally up on my my NFL news. Stafford news. Never leaving the Rams. The Rams apparently knew it. Okay, all right. So what's the deal then? This year, our semi-educated prediction is that the Rams are originally going to bump his compensation up to $27 million to roughly $36 million. I was about to say, this doesn't say anything about them re-signing. And this was today, so... we're keeping Stafford and are trading Cup. Cup is getting pretty old, isn't he? Cup is like, how old is Cup? He's like 32? Cooper, Cup. I feel like people forget how legendary his season was a couple years ago. He's 31. So yeah, we'll see about that. I'm a Rams fan. I hope we don't re-sign Stafford. Ooh, interesting. Now we need to keep Stafford. I could see either way. I just don't think either is a great option. You know what I mean? Like, either you re-sign him and you have an older quarterback who's still good, but is getting worse year after year after year. Or you move on from him, get a compensatory pick, maybe a fifth rounder, a sixth rounder, maybe a couple of picks, and then go for a rookie quarterback, which uses a first round draft, which the quarterback draft this year is terrible. There's the Colorado quarterback, which is what's his name's son. And then there's one more. There's like 2 quarterbacks this year. And there's, believe me, way more than 2 teams that need quarterbacks this year. Just start Stenson? I don't know Stenson. You guys know your team better than I do. We shouldn't be going for playoffs this year. I mean, those are your 2 options, is you try and push for a playoff and get the pieces around you to really make it, which I don't think is possible for the Rams. I think you got too many old players. I think it is truly time. Like, this past year was your year to go for it. So you kind of have to start offloading some of your older players off the other teams. The Rams are going to keep Stafford for like 2 years, try and get an outrageous quarterback in the next 3 years of the draft. I mean, honestly, here's the thing. If they decide to keep Stafford, they need a quarterback anyways. But they can take one in like the 2nd or 3rd round that they can build, like the Eagles did with Jalen Hurts. And then if Stafford gets hurt, the backup can come and play, things like that. Or they could look for somebody that has talent who hasn't really been utilized. I think, oh gosh, my brain is not on yet today, guys. The backup at the Eagles, the one that was at Pittsburgh, Pickett. I think he would be a good one to start building on. You don't like him, Z? Almost every draft after this year for the next 3 years will be great. Yeah, it's just, I don't know about the next couple of years, but I know this year's quarterback draft is terrible. Naniko Lemaliva? What? I think we trade our entire core, try and get Arch. Arch would be a great signing for y'all, honestly. That would be huge. By the way, the only Eagles game I've seen, like IRL, was at the Coliseum in USC's Coliseum against the Rams. I don't know Nico very well. I know the other guy better. Nico QB. Let me actually start this game and then we can keep chatting. All right, Watanabe needs to come in over Morimoto. Sit Morimoto. He needs rest anyways. Excuse me. Good God. All right, Algren can come out. Are we at match day? Or we still have a ways to go? The 6th. We still have a ways to go. What am I doing here? Just sitting on the screen. All right. Okay, Nico's at Tennessee Vols. Okay, you said you were a fan. Nico's really, really good. I haven't seen him play. Honestly, I'm not hugely up on the draft prospects this year. I just know it's a really good line year, and it's a very bad quarterback year. It's actually got a really good running backs too. So if all the teams want to remember that running game is important, go get your running back now. He literally misses half his throws. I could not say one way or the other. That's unfortunate if you miss deep, especially in college. That's like the entire game is throw deep. Hope you don't throw a pick. Yeah, I mean, if he's a freshman, then that's harsh still. Pretty much a high school at that point. All right, our transfer window is opening soon. I cannot wait. We have 2 more players joining us. Wow, okay. Well, hey, if he's a freshman starting in SCCU, that's pretty good. What's up, Kronster? How you doing? Well, too risky now, for sure. All right, we'll accept this young head coach. All right, shortlisted players nearing the end of their contracts. I don't think we'll end up going Sato. Matsumoto could be interesting. I think Fringe is fine. Cool. Okay. Watanabe. He's got a 1-year extension, so we can trigger that. I honestly don't even think we do. I don't know. His stats have been pretty good this year, though, so maybe 1 more year. Morimoto. I think he's still definitely good enough. I don't know that he wants to sign with us, though. Especially for this amount. Yeah. He's transfer listed. We should transfer him anyways, though. He hasn't been that good this year. If we keep Stafford, we'll definitely not be grabbing a quarterback. I think... Here's the thing. You got to do what the Patriots do, where you grab a quarterback every year anyways. Just in case. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, like, look at the 49ers, where they have Brock Purdy. You just never know. Always grab a quarterback. What part of Stafford's game do you not like, or is it just the fact that he's getting older? Okay, Ono's injured. It's fine. Oop. Got a drink from the hole. A+ and A+. What a surprise here. Everyone's happy. Who would we even get from free agent to replace him? Yeah, well, the only other option is I just said his name earlier tonight. Guy from the Vikings. Oh, I can see his face, but I can't even say his name. Will Howard in the draft. Honestly, I rely on like a couple guys on YouTube to give me all the down low on the draft picks, and because I didn't watch the combine at all. And so I honestly don't know a lot of the draft picks. I won't know the draft picks until about 2 weeks before the draft. Why wouldn't we keep Stafford? He works so well with Puka Nacua. Yeah, it's more about value, though. So we talk about this at FM a lot, too. It's about capitalizing on value. He's had a great season. He's getting older. You're probably going to have to pay him pretty soon. You're going to have to pay him now. So, you know, it's a combination of having to pay him, he's getting old, and he just had a great season. Probably higher than his average season. So, I don't know. I think it's a good time. How old is Stafford? I think he's like 35 or older. Stafford age 37. So, yeah, I mean, not everybody's Tom Brady, right? He could literally retire at any moment. I would say 40 is probably the cap on how long he's going to be in the NFL. What was Brady, 44? Brady retirement age. He's 45 when he stopped. So that's 7 years for Stafford. And he's not making it till 45. You will get something for him because people are desperate to win now. There are definitely teams that are desperate to win now, like the Raiders, like the Pittsburgh, like even, well, try to think of teams that don't have recent rookie quarterbacks. Vikings, if they get rid of Darnold. I think Darnold and the Vikings, Darnold should just swap with the Rams and Stafford. That would be such a great pick. But didn't Darnold move on from the... Where is he right now? Sam Darnold. Where is he at right now? Okay, he's still at the Vikings. Yeah, he's still at the Vikings. And he's 27. He's quite literally 10 years younger. He's worse, but he's 10 years younger. You got, 5 years to start building him up. We will most definitely not release him. The head coach loves him too much. That's what it seems like is actually going to happen, is that you guys are going to re-sign him. But yeah, I guess because he's out of contract, you wouldn't get a trade for him. Or if you would get a trade, it's like a 5th round. Like I said, you'd be getting a very low pick for him just because he's out of contract. The only pick you'd be getting is to just beat everybody in line so they wouldn't have to fight everybody in free agency. This guy seems pretty darn good. Got no potential for growth, though, as he's 30. Tagawa, we've already looked at him a billion times. Hey, let's go! We got strikers, B! And we got 3 of them. Let's go. I was about to say, I don't really care about the rest, but fantastic. Because anybody who doesn't play striker on our youth intake, we have to immediately cut. So we'll have to cut all of these guys. All right, Matsumoto. 100K. Come on in. Stafford needs to retire. I mean, he's playing very well. I don't think he should retire right now. He's playing too well to retire. It's like the Bengals with T. Higgins. They won't let the guy go. They have to. They can't afford to keep him. Yeah, Stafford is not a bad player. Anybody who says that is lying. That boy Z, you lying. He's very good. He's still old. He got you to the playoffs. What are you talking about? Who, T? NFL teams see tag and trade as a possibility of mid-contract. I don't think anything's happened yet. Yeah, 2 days ago, eyeing the franchise tag or a lucrative deal. They have to get rid of T. He is tagged? I didn't see anything that says he's tagged. Tagged? Question mark? Okay, 3 hours ago, it says he was tagged. You're correct. But Sam Darnold was not, so Sam Darnold will be a free agent. They're not Super Bowl, but they're high playoffs. You never know what they get in the draft. They might get some absolute, you know, studs in the draft. Gotta give the team to grow. Still a young team. Who? The Rams? The Rams are not a young team. Let's say the only real young teams out there. Let me see. Average age of players by team, NFL. There we go. Why is it only going down to 14? Anyways, some of the youngest teams are the Green Bay Packers, the Denver Broncos. Oh, yeah, okay, the LA Rams are top 3. Never mind. Changed my mind. I mean, when I'm given facts, I'll change my mind. Most of our defense is young. It's kind of like the Eagles. Although the Eagles line is very old, so they're probably, yeah, they're 10th. Their average age is 27. If anyone has to go, it's Higbee. We get Colston Loveland or something. Yeah, I don't know, like I said, the prospects, but yeah. What was Higbee's production last year? Stats. Ooh. Ooh, what happened? He had 8 receptions for 66 yards. Is that it? Oh, gosh. He's a tight end out of Michigan? Okay. Yeah, I don't watch college football nearly as much as I watch NFL. Like, really not at all. All right. Are we at our game yet? We are almost there. Good God. I get so distracted. All right. Morishige doing fantastic. Nagura, disappointed. Matsumoto. We need to cut some of our roster down. Hisamoto, I'm going to put you on the trade block. Tanaka, you're going on the transfer list if you aren't already. Nagura, what do we do with you, man? I think we get rid of you too. How much will we buy you for? Oh, you're a loan, so you'll expire at the end of this year. That's fine. I think you were purely depth. All right. Let you know we've been talking for so long. We are 40 minutes into stream and we ain't got game one yet. I know, dude. I'm so distractible. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is just the beginning because transfer window is about to open. Oh. All right. EA Sports. Let's get in the game. Okay. Katsushima, Kai, Watanabe, Algren. I'm going to put Nobe in instead of Algren. Algren's been very good, but Nobe needs some playing time. Ando needs playing time, so we're putting him in. We don't have any of our wingbacks back, Yamane and Shirai, so we can't sub them in. And then we have Yamazaki and Morishige, and we still don't have our backup keeper. Or, sorry, our starting keeper. So Tosa is our backup. There we go. All done. Get in the game. I know, Igarashi, you don't like playing in that position. I understand. Same thing as always. All right, let's do it, boys. We are away today. Is this the, is this a J1 team? I'm trying to remember. No, it was a J3 team. All right, we just play the way we normally play. Oops. Igarashi low cross. Nobody's there. Corner though. By the way, again, if you're new to the stream or new to the save, some of the people to look out for: Kubahara is a 17-year-old striker for us. Kai is a 20-year-old cam for us as well. Morishige is a striker who we've moved back to center back, who is just an absolutely good center back, but he never played center back before we got him. And Yamazaki is also 17. So, a lot of young players on this team. Go Katsushima. Igarashi, ooh, what a shot. Rams need to trade Cup, renew 2-2 Atwell, and get Egbuka and Colston Loveland from the draft. Get some tight ends, or a tight end. I mean, you got some good young players. No, I'm like, the more I think about your team, I'm like, yeah, Puka Nakua is young. Like, all these people are young. If Loveland ain't there for us, we get Oscar Delp or something. I think for the Birds, what we're going to look for to draft is tight end. We need a new tight end. Ooh, Kubahara, what a run. And he puts it in, but he's off. Just barely, I think. No, they didn't consider it a tight offside. Tutu Atwell's only 25, if I'm correct. That sounds about right. Yeah, 25. Let's go. Nobe with the goal. Nobe. Nobe with the goal. Nobe. Nobe with the goal. Well played. All right, boys, stay aggressive. Katsushima's a little tired. Might end up pulling him for Tsukunome. Ando to Watanabe. Shifts. Katsushima just not an aggressive enough shot. Not enough force on the ball. Kai finds Kubohara. Out wide to Nobe. Nobe looking. Dribbles up himself. Low cross. Kubohara! Right in front of the net. Let's go. Okay. I wanted to double check something. We had dribble more on. I've taken it off since because they're just making stupid dribbles instead of just passing obvious passes. So now they're doing the obvious passes, which is great. I feel we keep Stafford as well because if the Rams shift focus to the offense this year in the draft, because our defense is good, Stafford would be really good to help bring the rookies into the league. Yeah, I mean, for sure. It depends on like what strategy you're going to go for. You either try and offload your old players. So players like Cup, players like Stafford. Nice. Another one. Watanabe with the goal. They're killing it up front. Or you keep the talent there and just try and build through the draft. The problem is we're going to hit a cap issue because you got to re-sign Stafford. He's going to cost more than he ever has. And the cap won't increase until, I think it's 2029. Wait, am I in the right decade? Yes, 2029. The cap won't increase till 2029. So you have to kind of fit in the small cap that you have now. Although you can backload a lot of contracts till 2029, which is what they'll have to do. But no, starting quarterback is going to want a 3-year deal. That's the problem. It's just, there's no real great answer for the Rams. Like, either way, they'll be okay because they'll get enough. Oh, we got a penalty. Let's go. Who are we gonna? I think Kubohara. I want to keep giving him shots. Penalties. Where is he? I know he's not great at penalties. Kubohara, here he is. He's got 4 in penalties. Come on, bud. Score for us. Let's go. Probably won't ask for a 3-year deal. He knows his time is coming. I mean, what length of deal do you think he'll get or he'll ask for? Because most quarterback deals are 5-year deals. And even if he does a 5-year deal, he can retire after 3 and not get paid the full contract, which is probably what he'll end up doing. But, like, you would never sign a starting quarterback to a 2-year deal. The problem with that is because everybody wants to be the highest paid quarterback, and that's only accumulating all the years of the contract. So if you give him, like, a 2-year contract, he's going to want, like, $60 million for 2 years, which is really friggin' expensive. I mean, it's the same thing for, like, FM. If you give somebody a 5-year deal, you can get it for cheaper, as long as they're willing to do that 5-year deal. If they don't want a long-term deal, then you're going to have to pay more. At his age, we probably could, probably could. He's 37. Yeah, but still, I mean, like, even, I think Brady, by the time he turned, like, 40, maybe 42, he was taking 1-year deals. But, like, I don't know, 37 is still young enough that you can do a 4-year deal for sure. Maybe a 4-year deal. Not a 5-year deal, not a 3-year deal. I mean, it's completely up to him. If he wants to play till he's 42, he's going to take a 5-year deal. However, if they end up drafting a backup quarterback that they really like this year, ooh, that's unlucky for them. If they draft a backup quarterback and they sign him to a 3-year deal, they're going to have him for 3 years, sitting on the bench for 2. He's going to want to move on. It'll be hard to sell him. There's a bunch of things that go into that. Comedian signed someone on a 5-year deal at FM. I offer that to them. They tell me no, ask for a 4-year deal, and ask for an extra $30K. I've signed people to 5-year deals, I think. Is 4 the max on FM? I don't think so. Ando is injured. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure you can get a 5-year deal. At least, even if you don't do it through the 5 years, you can just do, like, extends by club. Rarely get it done. It happens. But, like, that's the thing. Like, what position would want a 5-year deal in football? Like, American football, quarterback, they always get 5-year deals. Or the max deal that you're willing to offer. So 4 or 5. Giving, a starting, like, top 10 quarterback a 2-year deal is, like, seen as disrespectful. Excuse me. Disrespectful. Why are a few players' names blue in FM24? I don't know. Oh, are you talking about the loans? Like when they're... like here? That's a loan player. If that's not what you were asking, let me know. Yeah, loan. Yep. Blue is loaned in. And then if you have a player loaned out on your team, then they'll turn like purple. Yep. So if you're finding a lot of players that have blue names, it just means like, one, you're probably not in your transfer window, or you're in the you're in the mid-year transfer window. So people do like full years at the beginning of the year. Once you get to the like end of the year transfer window, a lot of those names that'll be blue will be transferable and loanable yourself. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go to balance. We're 4-1 up. Stay balanced. Stay defensive. Oh, good try. Matsumoto doesn't have that deadly header. All right. Wide open shot. Looks like it was tipped, just barely. Good header from Morishige. Ohara finds Katsushima on the wing. Doubled up. Dribbles. Finds a way out. Low cross to Kai. Can he play it back? He does. CJ Anderson with the shot. Oh, too many bodies. Too many bodies. Good tackle, Kubahara. Strong and smart on the tackle. Mitsuhira finding CJ Anderson in the mid. Kai, just miscommunication with the other attacking mids. Long shot, never gonna go in. Not in J3, it isn't. There you go. Find CJ Anderson. Send it up. Watanabe. Nobody on the wing. Good dribble. Not getting closed down, so he's going to take it all the way. Finds Igarashi. Igarashi into Watanabe. He's got a step. Takes a little longer to take the shot, but ends up getting it off. Saved in the end. Atsushima sends it in. Can't find much. Pops up. Morishige plays it down. Kubohara. Oh, the stretch out save. Well done. Yamazaki to send it in. Can't find anybody. Easily cleared away. Kubohara collects the loose ball. Tries to send it in to Yamazaki. He sends it across. Katsushima finds it at his feet. Gets it to Kai. Tackled, but not considered a penalty. Garashi trying to do his best Nobe impression. Down the wing. Sends it back to CJ. Can't find anything. Tries to get it through. Gets snuffed out. Great run. All right, we're going to have to back up our back line. They're getting through way too easy. All right. They're just making runs at our back line. I'm not worried about the crosses because their heading's been pretty bad this game. Oh, yikes. Good play from Sugimoto. Gotta have some grace in this game because it's a lot of backups that we're running in the defensive side. You don't really... Oh, gosh. I thought that was a goal again. You don't really ever see, like, wingbacks or anything head it back to the keeper a lot. Katsushima finds Mitsuhira. Mitsuhira's not one for a lot of dribbling. Plays it off to CJ, Watanabe, Kai, Kubohara. Wild shot, never going in. Play a little more possession to end the game. Morishige finds CJ Anderson. We're going to miss CJ Anderson after this because he's leaving after this year. Hopefully we move up to J2 and get even more talent, but we'll have to see. Nobe to Watanabe. Back to Nobe. Cuts inside. Finds Katsushima, but his shot is terrible. What is your shooting, dude? It's 11. Should be better than that. And better than what you're displaying, at least. Oof. What a save. Murayama. Ooh, open header. I don't love that we're letting them do that. Been a very offensive game, both sides of the scoreboard. Sends it in. Ooh. Over the bar. Oh, he was off. Okay. All right. I know it's the end of the game, but send in Noda. Send in Tsukunome. And I think that's it. Do we have going back? Oh, we have excuse me, Komatsu we have to put in. Yeah, I guess we'll put him in. Might as well. End a game sub. Tsukunome can't find anything. Noda able to head it forward. CJ to Tsukunome. Oh, takes it first time with a lot of pace. Could not find it in the end. Nice job. Not our best game, but 4-2, still win. Still the same 3 to congratulate at the end of the game. Nice shot. All right, we will move right along. Transfer window will open. We're not going to make a huge amount of changes. If anything, we'll be doing more out than in. Because we haven't found a bunch of players that we like. Yeah, nice job, Nobe. Played real well. Both our right wings are quite good. Because we got Nobe and Algren. Both of them are averaging like a 7-8 or something. No, 7-5, and then Algren's at a 7-8. Yeah. Both of them very good. Ando being injured is not good for us because we're about to get rid of CJ Anderson. Oh, he's out months. Oh, that's horrible for us. Hmm. I wonder why we can't do top target. I don't know. How much truth is there linking you? Yes, there's a lot. I mean, we kind of got cash to burn at the moment. I mean, not totally, but a little bit. Especially if we can get CJ Anderson out. Although we might end up having to hold on to him till the end of the year. If we can get 2.5, I just don't know that we'll be able to get 2.5 for him. We need to find basically a striker who has good passing, good first touch, good work rate, good vision, good stamina, good decisions, good anticipation. Any strikers with 10s and all of that? Got a 20-year-old here. A little too expensive for my blood. Scout these guys. What about a match 6 out of 7? Got the 19-year-old Uchida. Not my favorite player, but could definitely improve. Are we only looking at young players? We're only looking at young players. Okay. Scratch that. There's quite a few players then. It's more than about interest, so let's put this to doubtful. There's one. Then there was one. This guy's actually really good. And he's not that much. Leaving on a free transfer. Even if we, you know, bought him for like 200K or something like that, he might be worth adding to the midfield. How does he compare to Ando? He's kind of similar, honestly. He's got the tackling. He's got the passing. He's even better marking than Ando has. I think we need to make a run for this guy. Fujiwara. That's fine for a salary. I'm not worried about the salary at all. Let's do 150. See what they say. Okay, 150 it is. I think that's fair for him. It's a decent J2 or could go to a good J2 team. I think this is an excellent find for our midfield. Not the best player, but kind of does all the things we want him to do. So that's really all that matters. What if we did passing at 13? Maybe we drop things like first touch, stamina. See what we find. We have Suzuki, who's also interested in joining. Oh, Suzuki, our old player. Suzuki was very good, and I never wanted them to leave to begin with. Yeah, I have been doubtful, but we don't actually know. How much do they want it for? 110K? We do 150 again. Call it a deal. All right. Fortunately, we had to get rid of Suzuki at the end of last season, which kind of sucked, but he is back, or hopefully he's back. If he wants to join us, we'll see. All right. Yeah, not interested. All right, that's fine. But Fujiwara is interested, so we'll go with him. Important, can we do... Maybe we tier it out. Okay, we'll take the tiered out. 159 is fine. I'm okay with that. Let me just remove that entirely. I'll even give you a little extra. Okay. All right. I think that's a very good signing. Not as good as Suzuki was, but he's close. What about if we go back here? Take off the work rate. And we can increase these a little bit. See who we find. Anyone? No? The 19-year-old Uchida would not be a bad buy, honestly. I just wish the potential was higher. And the price is kind of steep, too. I don't know if I like them or not. I mean, 11 off the ball, 11 decision-making, 11 composure, and 11 anticipation is quite good. What kind of price would they do it for? Start at 200. I'm okay with doing percentage of profit at next sale because I don't think we're going to be able to sell him for more than that. Oh, 200. Can we cancel and retry? About 100K. Okay, no. About 175. Make a deal. I feel like we already said 200, so they're not going to accept anything less than that. But, oh well. What? Oh, Nagura. You could take him back. Yeah, if he wants to, you can take him back. It's completely up to you. Gonna end the chat. If they take him back, they take him back. It's fine. We don't really need him right now. All right. So who do we have coming in? We've got Matsumoto, who's a fullback. We have Fujiwara, who's going to be a midfield. We have Iowa, who's going to be a... What did we decide for you? Honestly, you could probably play all over the field. Center back wouldn't be bad. I mean, with a 13 jumping reach, got the pace, you could really play anywhere. And then we have a Soji, who's like a future development plan. Could be decent. We bought him for nothing, so we might as well. And then Uchida, if they'll take 175. If not, we'll go for the 200. Because we don't have a lot of needs right now. If anything, left winger might be one. We're good on cams. We're going to get rid of Toshi. Enomoto I'd like to keep if we can. Next year's going to be weird because all we have is Kai. We'll probably end up signing a whole new team next year. And then for striker right now, we have Kubohara as like our leading striker. And then Masukake is the second guy. Kai can strike, but I think he's a better cam. We have Ajiro, who is not really developing all that much. Need to get you on the development team. Tsukunome is not going to play striker. You could if we needed you to. Yamazaki won't. Watanabe won't. Tanaka won't either. Neither will Enomoto or Ono or Yuki or Hismoto. You could. I mean, again, you're another one we're probably going to loan out instantly. So we really just have two, but like I said, everybody on our team plays striker, so I'm not really worried about depth because we can always move one of them up. Toshi, we're going to take off. We have 4 cams right now. CJ Anderson will go, more than likely. And then we're going to add... By the way, if you guys don't use your squad planner, in my opinion, you should. But I understand a lot of people don't like it. I think it's a really good tool. And I hope they keep bringing it back for further editions of this game. I was about to say, there's no way we can afford this player. I don't know why they're even on our short list. Who was it? Uchida? Oh, Uchida's the striker. Good God, let me just look him up. Transfers Fujiwara. They're not on this list? There they are. Fujiwara. And then, do we need one more midfielder? I mean, you could technically play midfield if you needed to. I just like him because he's very consistent, relishes big matches, and he's pretty darn good. I just don't know where we'll put him. He could be a target forward, but his jumping isn't that good. And his tackling is much better. I don't know. Where would you guys put a guy like this? He's both footed. For the most part. Let's say, what's his history? He had 14 goals in Poland. What division would this be? Oh, this is regional. Played for the 3rd division. Had 9 goals on 26 appearances. Played in the JFL when he was younger, but I don't know, man. He could truly be anywhere on the field. He could be a midfielder. He could be a wing. He could be a center back. He could be a striker. Cam, probably not. Winger, also probably not. I think to start, we'll put him in the midfield. I'm going to start working on his passing. I think. What was his name again? No, not him. Iowa. Iwow. Iwow. However you say that. Go. I was about to say, we also got a fullback, so we don't really need fullback right now. We've got Matsuo. Matsuo will join here. Matsuo. Komatsu will probably end up getting rid of. I think Komatsu's not bad. But their defensive abilities are just not very good. I mean, he's out of contract right now. I might just set for release. I mean, 24K is just not that much. Put him on the reserve squad. We'll just take him out for now. Igarashi, what are we going to do with you, my guy? Hates playing in the wingback position. still considered awkward after playing there for a while now. You're 21 and you have a 1.6 market value. How? Your average rating is not very good. That's why. It's because he's on loan from a J2 team. If we can get a rep up, we can make a lot more money out of our players. What's up, Stuart? How you doing, man? How goes it tonight? Goes really well. Goes really well. Had a bit of stir fry for dinner. Always one of my go-tos. Just a quick, easy meal. So I think we'll take Matsuhira off here. And then it'll be Matsuo, then Igarashi. Actually, is Matsuo better than Shirai? No. Actually, because the marking at a 3 is pretty darn bad. His mark is at a 10. At least he also plays the position. Well, no, you play the position too. You're just more of a winger. What are you working on? You're considered a regular starter. So I think we have to play Shirai over Matsuo. But eventually we'll... I don't know, we might get rid of Shirai. Alright, and then this player is a future development, so they're immediately going to the youth list. And all their potential is J3, so honestly, I don't know if this is such a great buy anyways. Uchida. If we were to get Uchida... I'm starting to have second thoughts about Uchida. We could probably play you in the midfield, just because your passing and vision is good. Alright, I changed my mind. You can be a midfielder. Alright. Hey, how's the challenge going? It's going well, Freet. How you doing? Been a while. Transfer window is open once more, bringing in speculation over your plans for Matsumoto. Will there be any deals in the coming weeks? Obviously. Always. Always. Always trying to get my team better. How's stuff going on with you, Freet? All right, 2 signings confirmed. Excuse me. All right. Signing of talented, important player. We do have a lot of forwards. All right. So you're the one that's gonna be a striker of the future, but you're just going directly to the youth squad. You, however, are gonna go to midfield. Midfield? Let's say you have to learn midfield. We could also start moving to a center back look too, because Ando, he's not great at midfield already, and he's good at tackling. Yeah, the marking is a problem though. If you do deep line playmaker, marking's still a problem. Wait. Oh, never mind. Marking's not as big of a problem anymore. Now we need positioning, though. So it's still defensive positioning. So if this starts to look like this... Fujiwara is so good, dude. He doesn't quite have the jumping reach of the bravery, though. That's the only thing that we'd be missing. I think he's still worth it. And then... Yeah, if we started training you as a DM... Pretty good. And I think we start getting you on the passing. Kind of already have the defensive stuff down. We just need to get you more creative. And then Fujiwara. Oh, you're not in yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, the asking price is so high. Okay, what would be a more... well above the acceptable amount? Well, if we're not going to get a good price from you... Oh my god, you only want 230? We're going to keep it for the rest of the year, my guy, then. I mean, we need at least $1 million for him. At least $1 million. Oh, come on. How would you go about improving the Matsumoto squad? Is there a position you'd like to improve in? Guess midfielder? Or maybe DM. You say DM. Oh, sorry, I missed some stuff. I'm good. In my challenge, I got 3 trophies so far. Let's go. In case you forgot, I try and get in all countries. Journeyman mod. All countries league available. Highest trophy so far I got was Finland, Sweden, and Norway. Let's go, man. What were the trophies? Were they league trophies or cup trophies? 3 matches left in my season. At Marseille, all Angers, or sorry, at Marseille, at Angers, and in Vienna for the Champions League final against Chelsea. Let's go. League only. Okay. Nice. So are you going for Champions League stuff then, Freet? Or mostly just league stuff, league cups? Next step is Iceland. Wow, you got a long way to go if you're trying to get every country. Is that what you said you were trying to do? Yeah. Try to get in all countries. My God. That's a lot. When do you think you're going to be able to finish that? That's going to take forever, man. Okay, B- 17-year-olds. Definitely continue to scout them. Interest is dubious, which makes sense. I mean, interest is dubious from this side as well. That's fine. All right, let's go to our recruitment focuses and see what we found. Any 15 to 18-year-olds? We found a couple. Got Kuwabara. Not bad, actually. Not bad. They have no interest in joining us, though. Uchida and then Nagaya. Ooh, yeah. No, I don't think we'll go with Nagaya. Is there a way I can just say no? Add an unrestricted list. There we go. All right. We got a couple pressing forwards. We got Sato, 25-year-olds. Not really loving him. Watori, who's 31. Eh. Only league stuff since I swap. When I swap, I get a team at the lower placements. Oh, so you have to like climb all the way up first? I never play the next season when I reach first place, so I don't usually get to, yeah, Continental Cups. That makes sense. At least I got a professional team in Iceland. Out of the 12 teams, only 7 are professional. Rest are semi-professional. Jeez. That's brutal. Got another Sato. Not bad, not great. A lot of these guys are just kind of average. Okay, here's our target forward, guys. We got a fullback option. He's 40 years old. Dude, retire. I'm 31 and I want to retire. Trying to break the Brady record. Okay. You, on the other hand. Oh, your marking is terrible. You're 31, get off my lawn. It's so funny because, like, to 20-year-olds, being 30 feels so old. And then to, like, anyone older than 30, you're like, you're 30? Still spry. You're still spry. Yeah, Sassy gives me shit all the time for it. She's like, what are you talking about being old? You're only 30. I'm like, sorry. I will definitely try to finish all European leagues first. San Marino, Gibraltar, and Malta are going to be hard. Yeah, they will be. Yes. Yes, sir, they will. Do you tend to, like, take players from other leagues, like, that you just left? That you, like, really like? You're saying, like, this striker did great. They had a goal every game they were in. Pull them. Let's go to, you know, let's go to Gibraltar with me. I won't say something like that. When I was 30, I was already pretty well broken. Yeah, I feel pretty well broken. I got them bad genes. No, my genes are fine. Let's get a full report. You seem interesting. I don't know where we'd play you, but oh, you don't play striker. Never mind. Why are you even in this search? What search is this? This is a striker search. Did I set this up wrong? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, now I'm confused because now I can't find that player. Anyways, you have to be Japanese. How did we mess this up so badly? Okay. We already looked at all you guys. Take. Missing the marking. You're still not bad, though. 14 jumping range with 13 acceleration. And you can play up the field. Not bad. You're pretty a fullback, honestly. 28. Kind of old. But, ooh, enjoys big soccer and fairly consistent. They are injury prone, though. They've been playing in J2. Average of 6'6". Not great. Last year they had a 6'8", 5. Nah, I like to get used to non-foreign players. Like, you like to just scout within the nation, if possible. Because I know some people that do the journeymans, and they just pull their team from that nation to another nation. I'm like, that's kind of cheating, isn't it? I don't know. It's FM. You can do what you want. Also, in Sweden, I got an almost wonder kid in my youth intake. Oh my gosh. Which I sold to Bayern Munich, 18 years old. Good God. Probably made bukus of money there. Bukus of bucks. Matsumoto step up chase for Uwabara. Yeah, I mean, if we can. You look good. Looks real good. Got no interest, though. The thing is, like, I'm never going to loan this guy in because he's not better than what I have. Like, Kobayashi? Is that right? No, that's a different guy. Kubahara. Yeah, Kubahara is definitely better. I want to try and buy Kubahara after the deal, too. Can I just sign you right away? No! Kubahara. We're going to go up, and then you're going to change your mind. Why don't you want to come to our team? You've done so well. You have 8 goals in 5 games. Dude. Also in Sweden, oh, wait. I already read the one. 112 current ability at 18. Wow. With 162 potential. Having perfectionist as personality. Good God. I don't ever look at the current ability of my players. Don't you need the editor for that anyways? I mean, I have the editor, clearly. But, I just don't bother. All right. Let me go back because there's still some things I want to look through. So we already looked at this. We already looked at this. These are the young players we already looked through. Kuwabara is the one we still want to go for. And then here are all just the general strikers. So we got a 17-year-old. Not bad. An A+ too. Dubious. Compensation 0. Such a low contract. We got to get this guy. Honestly, whatever you want. Can we say no and then just... Yeah, there we go. Then we get to decide. I'm going to add a clause. After you've played 30 games, we're just going to pay you a normal clause. 99K. And we'll do an extension. And we'll bump this up to like 45. You're definitely going to say yes, so. You'd be crazy, my guy. He would be absolutely insane in the future. I only use the editor for it, nothing else, because scouts and analysts often suck at their jobs. Yes, they do, but it's kind of part of it. Like, humans are humans and they make mistakes, so do our scouts and staff. How they'll do 120 potential players get 5 stars and 150 potentials only get 3.5. Yeah, I mean, gotta trust your scouts that they, you know, gotta hire good scouts, good staff, all that jazz. That's why a lot of times if I have bad staff, I'll bring players into loan to see how good they are, and then if they're actually good, then I'll try and sign them. All right, let's go back to this one. We do have a couple more young players here. We got an A- here. We need to fully scout you. You have no interest in coming here either, so that's not great. 26-year-olds. You could be good. Have no potential for growth. I think we have better anyways. I'm really looking at these young guys, see if they want to come join. We can grow them. But nope, nobody's really interested. Yeah, you're okay. I think I want to bump this up to 3 stars now. If you're a striker, just general all striker, let's get 3 stars at least. What my staff consider 3 stars. But we have this one. This is for the young players. Yeah, I was about to say, why aren't you showing up in this list? This is the list you should be showing up in. Okay. So we've already made a bid for him. He is very expensive and is interested. Yoshimura. He'll be good. They're 19 already. Considered leading JFL. I think we have better. Kubahara is obviously, we don't have him permanently, but we also have Ajiro, who's quite good. We need to get his decision making up. We need to loan him out is the problem. Komatsu, you're never a striker. Get out of here. I just need one player that can just, like, destroy. We thought that was Masukake, but he really has not been performing as well as we had hoped. He's not bad, but 6 goals on 9 appearances. Not as good as we would have hoped. He's still good. Oops. Yeah, I'm not really finding anybody else. Let me see in the scouted if we can find somebody that fits our description for what we want. So if you have somebody with good finishing, acceleration, pace, that's the bare necessities there. Drop some of them down. That's criminal that we can't find anybody with 15 finishing. I think this is the problem, is it's the interest. It's not who we can find. It's that nobody wants to come here because we're still considered a J3 team, even though we're dominating. I think we just need to keep going. We got a solid team. We just need to win the league, and then we'll find a player. All right, so they have a bid in, so we need to increase our offer. I'm just going to give them the money that they want now. I truly do think this is a good player. With so much potential at 17. The fact that they want to join us to begin with is like, and they're at dubious, means they're going to be pretty good anyways. I think still giving us a contract extension of 2 years would be good. Maybe I'll drop it to 1. That way we'll have to re-sign them when they turn 20. All right. Sure. Oh, yeah. Okay. Started work on a coaching national. Nice. Tries, finished the rehabilitation. Okay. Yep. So they took Nagora back, which is completely fine. Fujiwara. Let's go. Fujiwara. Come on in. Another midfield. We do also need to start looking for cams, too, because we're going to have, like, 1 cam next year. Figured we weren't going to do that, so let's get rid of this and this, maybe. Actually, let's just do finishing long shots. Let's see what we can find. Anything interesting? Nine players here. Start scouting, maybe. Oh, they need to be striker, though. And. Not or. No! Oh, it's so low. Yeah, it's pure interest. It's pure an issue with interest. All right, let's go to ones we've already scouted. See if there's anybody here. I mean, we can always move a striker back. We don't necessarily need them to play cam straight off the bat. It is helpful, but... Dang it. All right, what about... we just look at strikers then. Somebody that looks like... they could be a long shot merchant. Maybe decent passing. First touch. Anticipation. Decisions. Off the ball, not as big. Obviously, they're not going to hit all of those, but... 6 of 8. We got a B player here. Dude, why aren't you showing up in the cam spot? You're not bad. Your long shots are terrible, though. So are yours. What is wrong with you people? Okay. The 22-year-old who could grow like crazy. This feels like a no-brainer of a risk to take. Does it count as invincible season if we lost in the cup and super cup only on penalties? I think it counts as an invincible season. It just has to be in league, right? I thought the league was the only one that you needed for an invincible. He's a 21-year-old. I think we looked at him last year. He could be a target man. 14 jumping and 11 heading. That is something we should look for, by the way. Yeah, 25 is too old, I think. And we'll keep scouting both these players, but I don't think they're going to meet the qualifications. You I'd like to know more about. And you, let's fully scout as well. I think we might make a run for you for sure. Are you getting close to the end of your contract? No, you are not. Actually, I'm okay with the loan back. Yeah, you can have my $4,000. Thank you very much. It seems like a zero risk there. Because we're close to an invincible season in League One and in Champions League. That's really good. Nice job. All right, fringe player is fine. Don't like that you don't like big matches, but try and work on it. Try for 2 years. See if we can find something for you. Give you a little more money up front, but we're not giving you a raise. All right. Let's say you're all upside, very little risk. No offers for a Giro. Okay. We need to do something with this kid because he's too good not to get playing time. He's got some holes in his game, though. What team is he on right now? Yeah, he is on the reserves. Okay. Yikes. What are we going to do with you? And he's not getting better at the things we're trying to train him in. Yeah, I know. So he probably needs to start playing some cup games, Ajiro does, if we're going to start. If we're going to try and utilize him in a way that we should. Okay, Fujiwara, you're not going to play striker. I don't think you're going to play striker either. I think it's probably going to be Kai up at the top. Watanabe's the sub. I would not be against re-signing him because he's been so good at scoring. Like, even this year, he's got 2 goals on 3 appearances with a 7.5. He's not a bad player. He did well last year, too. 15 goals on 30 games. So I wouldn't mind extending him for a year. He's still going to be a fringe player. How much are you making right now? 91? Okay, just around. I think a 1-year clause is fine. Just hold on to him for 1 more year, and we'll end up getting rid of him probably. I think that is a-okay, especially because it's a pretty low cost. I'm trying to find more people like this. He's so good. It was so weird, like, all of a sudden last year, when we were going into the transfer window, all these incredible players just showed up. I don't know what changed or why it was different, but we are just not finding anybody in the middle of the year. All right, let's keep going. Go to our next match. Okay, so this is going to be the tough one. So Ando has to come out. TJ can go in. And then, who do we play there? Do we play Iwoa? I don't even know how to say that name. Fujiwara? I feel like Fujiwara is the better play. He seems like a better player overall anyways. Let's start it with Fujiwara. CJ will be the sub. I'd like to try and sell him. Somebody give me $1 million for him, please. I know you J2 teams have enough money for him. All right. Anybody back from injury? You're still injured. Sasuke can play. No, we don't need Sasuke. We need these two. Shirai has a fitness issue, so you can play 45 minutes. Okay, only gonna at least do that. For Komatsu. And then Anderson, Algren, Tsukunome, Masukake. Yeah. All right. I'm going to swap Watanabe for Morimoto. Just keep swapping them back and forth. Kai needs to continue to play. He's just too good not to play. He's on 10 goals and 8 assists in 16 appearances. He is unreal in his ability to play. All right. Yeah, Katsushima's been a bit of a letdown this year so far. What do we need to get you working on? I'm not worried about this. You can place your shots all you want. We need to get you working on something, though. Stamina, finishing. You're also on winger support. Why are you on winger support? I wouldn't mind seeing you shooting more. Can work on the long shot, can work on the technique. Because your decision making is already very good, there's not a whole lot we can do. We can work on your stamina too. That'll help your work rate, but we don't have anything to help you with your technique. Stamina might be a good shout though. Even though his technique isn't very good. That's why I was trying to take Place's shots off, because his technique isn't very good. But if we keep the trade on, we need to start working his technique. Even if we have to pull him because of stamina issues. Look at them, working well together. Love to see it. Alright. So Watanabe's going to get benched. Toshi, I'm sorry, my guy. You're just going to have to go. Have we found anyone for you? Okay. At least he's aware. Anybody else who want to try and get rid of Tanaka? Yes, please. Oh, yeah, we'll go for this one because it's less of a fee. Alright, trying with Fujiwara, seeing how it goes. Still have our backup wingers and keeper, unfortunately. But there's not much we can do about it. So let's do it. Fujiwara, come on down. Number 4. So what do you have left, Stuart, to finish your Invincible season? You got 3 games left and a Champions League final. Is that right? And you've already won League 1, so it's more about the Invincible season then. Oh, 3 including the CL final. Okay, all right. All right, if you carry your performance into this last match, we'll do well. Let's do it. What? Oh, that's right. We're playing against a J1 team. My bad. Sorry, defense. Sorry I confused you. Nobody's stealing the ball right away. Marcel Angers, who's already relegated to League 2 and Chelsea in the final. Okay. Nice. I got my hopes held for you. Backline is scary. That's why I have the DM to hopefully help a little bit. Might back up. Play a little bit more slow on defense. Good play. I want to check. Is this a thing that's going to go to 2 legs or no? No, well not. We're just going to go into overtime. Okay. Want to know how aggressive to play at the end of the game. Dang, man. Carving us up a little bit on defense. We have to watch the long ball. So I'm going to drop off. I'm going to press back up, but drop off. I'd love to win CL because Chelsea knocked us out last season. I know. Also because that grants France another CL slot for the next season. Nice. That would be a bonus. Yeah, for sure. Definitely want the revenge more than than the extra CL spot. And just to win it. What are your, if you do win it, what are your plans? Are you going to keep going with the save? Are you going to journeyman out somewhere else? Are you going to start something new? What are your plans? Ooh, okay. Fairly easy save there. I'm going to do an early encourage because we're playing pretty well. Not great, but pretty well. Oh, what a save. Oh, gosh. Dang it. Oof, good try from Kubohara. Trying to think if we should switch this at all, like move Morimoto down or... I think we might want to go DLP here. Maybe it wasn't the smartest to do Fujiwara for the first game, just because he's so unfamiliar with the position. Where CJ's at least played it before. I think he's off, yeah. Oh, no, he's not. He was just saved. Murayama is under fire this entire game so far. I've had 6 shots on target in 17 minutes. He's got to be off, right? Yeah. Oh, the goal of the save isn't European hardware. It's to get St. Etienne's title back as most top flight titles in France. Oh, okay, okay. So how many do you need then? Have you considered moving to one of the 4 a.m.? One of the 4 a.m.s up top, making it old school? I have considered it. And if I did it, it would be Kai. We could try it. Let's try it. Because I honestly don't see us winning this game. I mean, if Murayama keeps pulling off magic like that, we might, but it's going to be tough. Deflected out. Man, 8 shots on target in 20 minutes. Good God. It's just been a barrage all day. I think if we do that, though, we have to play out wide because we're lacking even more people in the middle. I think also maybe not getting stuck in because it seems like we're fouling a lot. There's a penalty, so yikes. All right, good luck, Murayama. You've been great today. Nope. It's just a straight up better team. We need that reputation bonus to get us some better players. Gonna be a bit brutal. Good save from Murayama. How many times have I said that? God, every single highlight is with us on defense. No way we get a red card? That's a red card? Oh, you're killing me. Oh my God. Ah, I know it's a last man foul. I just hate it. Thought it would be a yellow. We haven't even done anything all game. Now we're just gonna have to play super passive. I mean, it's not gonna win us the game though. I would so much have rathered him just let him score than get a red card. Just because our whole team is about scoring. This team definitely seems too good for us, though. Oh my God, was that almost an own goal? What it looked like. This is a rough game here. Anytime I think I'm doing well in J3, I play a J1 team and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. We're terrible. Ah, yeah, that's going in every time. Yikes. I haven't seen offensive play the entire game. There he goes, losing the ball. Maybe what we do instead is we have them play inside. There you go, Kai. These passes are terrible. They're horrible. Our team cannot do anything. Oh my God, and another freaking penalty. Oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna be throwing the bottle at halftime for sure. Only person who's putting in the work is Mariyama. Nobody's there. Oh. I mean, there's no point in going cautious. I mean, we should go cautious because we're down a guy, but, like, we were already 3 points down. Now we're 5, so there's no point in going now. It's horrible. There's a run. There's a shot, and we're in. All right, how hard is that? You had 11 men to do it for 35 minutes, and you couldn't do it. Now you do it in the first minute, down a guy? Like, what is going on? Hey, at least we did it. Four XG right now. That's insane. Even when you score like 5 or 6 goals, seeing 4 XG is kind of rare. My highest is normally somewhere around like 3.5, 3.7. Let's say we're already not marking, but Fujiwara, dude. Terrible. Not a good first appearance. Again, Murayama is putting in overtime here. I mean, he's let 6 in, but still. 2 of which were penalties. At least 2 of them being like, duh, that's going in. I would expect no keeper in the world to get that. I mean, you just can't stop him. Definitely not with 10 men. Get there. Nice shot, Yamazaki. Oh. Oh my god. What is wrong with my midfielders? What are you doing? Just touch the ball. Ah! I'm going insane, guys. I'm going insane. I guess. Tsukunome in. I mean, I don't have a lot of options here. Noda in. Algren in. Kubahara is playing not great, but not terrible. Got a goal. Atsushima. Oh, good try. Not that this is going to help a lot, but, you know. Gotta try and bring in fresh legs to fight. I'll say we might as well also put these guys on support just to help with defense. Well, we're definitely out of the cup. I think it might just be time for some key highlights, because I think I'm done watching this game. Good God. The 7 at the back. Surprised they haven't changed tactics with the 10 to 11 and being up 6 goals. Oh, there we go. There's Algren. He got his goal. All right. You need to embrace the loss by watching full game on lowest watch speed. Kill me now. Serenity now. Yeah, that was brutal. Yes, he sure did make a debut, and I was so angry at him that I pulled him. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna find you 1 week's salary. You're satisfied with performance and loss? I'm about to fire you for saying that. We can find a better assistant coach, right? You're almost better. When you're judging player people management. Well, there's the management. Already in rating. And then we need the mental. By you. You want to be our assistant coach? Nope, you're going to be the regular assistant coach. Yep. Dude just got fired for saying we played well in the 7-2 loss. No, I think I'd like to keep Tosa if we can. We should pay him though. Yeah, that's 100% fine. But no, we're gonna reject this. Reserves to under 18. Yeah, I agree with you. That is fine. Actually, you're pretty darn good. But yes. Yeah, you're kind of impressive. So yeah, you keep developing. Yeah, you've been terrible, my guy. You've been absolutely abysmal. There's 36. I shouldn't let you go. All right. Suzuki, please come. Please come back. Suzuki, come back. And I kind of fool, but there was something. Yeah. Kobayashi's pretty darn good. Gotta convince him to come join. All right, on to better days, on to better days. Yes, we're gonna take this for sure. Because I don't want you on the team anymore. How much did we pay for you? Yeah, you were free, so we just made $200,000, so yeah. Except, we didn't have to pay for your contract, so really we've only had you for half a year. I mean, we would have had you for way more. Honestly, it's not that bad. We kind of made about 100,000. Yep, you can further it. That's fine. True quality medical team. We don't have full physio and sports scientists. No, we do. How about our physio though? 14's not bad, and 13's not that bad. Who's the other one? Sports scientist? Physio and sports scientist. Yeah, our physio are much better than this. Improved quality of medical team. Who are you kidding yourself? Okay, weird. Okay, Toshi got some deals. I'm okay with those. Yep, he can leave. Bye, Toshi. It was fun to say your name. That's pretty much it. I am out of le drink. No offer for Tanaka. Wait. Didn't we? Wait. There's definitely an offer for Tanaka. Okay, we're just gonna take what we have and just leave it. All right, not gonna worry about Toshi. Everybody's fine. 6-0s aren't terrible. We'll move on. Would have been nice to you know, do better in the All Japan Cup, but unfortunate. I feel like we did even worse with the Japanese League Cup, but not much we can do. We are still 9 points up. Oh, Kitakyushi has overtaken Nagano, so we have a new second place. Oh, come on, guys. You just did well. Now you're not doing well? Don't do this to me. I feel like for CJ Anderson, we should just play him in the position we know he's good at. Why are you unregistered? Make sure our registration's right. Okay, we need Oki, and we need Iwo. Is that correct? And the people we're taking off are Toshi and Tanaka. Is that it? Boiki's gonna stay. Does Ishii stay? I think we might try and get rid of Ishii too. How much should we bring you in for? Free. Awesome. Seven pace is tough, yeah. Yeah, 7 pace is tough. We brought him in just because we needed depth, and we were initially going to play him. Where were we? I think we were going to play him as fullback because his tackling was a 10 and his jumping range was a 9. I don't know exactly where we thought we'd play him, but we haven't played him once since we got him, so we're just going to get rid of him. Who else are we going to get rid of? Humane starting. Tanaka we got. Iwo. We're going to keep. Nobe we're keeping. Hisamoto. Hisamoto has all the stats to make him a perfect striker, but when he actually plays, he's terrible. That is to say, he's done okay this year. But these are in friendlies. This is not in like starting rounds. He had 2 goals in 19 appearances as striker last year. Just not good enough. To be this good, yeah, there are some red. There's actually quite a bit of red, but like, even if he's not going to tackle or take penalties or, you know, do long throws, like, you should still be able to do the one thing you're good at, which is finishing the ball. And he just couldn't. So we're getting rid of him. So Hisamoto can come out. Who else? I think that's it for now. Yeah, I think everybody else stays. Oh, Yamazaki. Your homegrown club. Let's go. Yeah, this guy is fantastic. We're still working on growing him, but he's been good. Been very good. Gotta get that strength up, though. His jumping range and strength. Tosa. Rashi. I don't think we'll actually... We were initially thinking of maybe getting Igarashi for next year, but no, we are definitely not. Oh, that's right. I always forget Katsushima's 21. We need to keep working on you, Katsushima, because your average rating has not been great. 7-0. What are we working on right now? Shooting? Just get the technique up, yeah. Okay. I think that's it for now. We'll leave it there. Keep going. All right. This is going to be a pretty big blowover of a win. Is Japan a winter season or a summer season? They start in January, so I guess a winter? I guess that'd be considered winter. Yeah, because they end beginning of January, and they start end of January. Very akin to the MLS schedule. Okay, yeah. Because we're getting rid of you because of the comments you said, and you're just worse. Yeah, the guy we're also getting is 36, too, so he might even improve. Confirm. All Asians are winner. That would be a summer season then? Oh. I don't know. I see what you mean. Like, the majority of the season is during the summer. I thought you meant, like, start. Yeah. Yeah, Freet and I think we're thinking along the same lines. Whoa! Want to come over? See if you have any interest. I have no interest in selling him. I couldn't imagine having this guy and being willing to sell him. There's no way. Okay. Yeah, this is another one I don't think we'll be able to afford. Very good player, no interest. Even if we could find one that's just a good loan, that would be good. There's so many good players that just have no interest. None. Just keep getting you too. I don't know what your interest is gonna be. I don't know why we even started scouting a lot of these guys. Does it tell you what part of the what like recruitment they're part of? I don't know why I would have started scouting them. Interested in a loan, but not in a transfer. Shame. And you're dubious. Yeah, there's no way. If he'd come, I'd love it, but not gonna happen. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go positive. I'm not gonna go attacking yet. It's fine. Kai for Morimoto, and they say Nobe in the midfield. You know, for this match we could, because he wants to play the Shadow Striker. I think we still have that promise going. He's not happy about it though. Yeah. But against some of these worse teams, we could do it. And then maybe for this game, we have Kai sit, have Watanabe play. Because Kai has been very good. He's been playing a lot, too, so giving him a rest could be good. And he's not been developing all that much, which I'm kind of surprised about. Maybe he's just close to his potential. Because truly, he has not been, like, growing a whole lot. He's only played 16 matches, but... Well, he's played more than that with the League Cup and All Japan Cup. Total's been 22 games, and he's really not improving. Yeah, he's honestly getting worse. They say he's been getting better, but this is all his form. This isn't his actual ability and attributes. All right. Do we have any more people back? Tanaka is still not back. He'll be out for a week at most, or at least. We could play Sasaki. Give Katsushima a break. We could also play Enomoto, but I don't think we're going to, only because Watanabe was worried about playing time. Are you still worried about playing time? I don't see that you are. What's your happiness at? Yeah, his expectation of the next 5 matches or star player. But his actual playing time is regular starter. Huh. Happy How's agreed playing time is being fulfilled. Okay, so we don't really have to play him as much anymore. I mean, I'll still continue to rotate him in, but if we can get Inamoto a game here and there, I'd love to. I'm not going to swap out the entire team, but, like, Noda might be a good one to put in for Yamazaki. Let him rest for a second. Because Yamazaki's still young, so the more practice time he gets, the better he'll get. Morishige is already 20, so he just needs to keep playing. And then just the question is, do we have our wingbacks back to play? Why are you guys unregistered? Why do they not get registered? I'm so confused. Didn't we just do this? I'm so confused. Did we, like, not hit continue or something? Alright, Sasuke, Morimoto. I'm gonna bench Morimoto for now. Put Algren in. So we need a midfielder is what we need. And none of the guys we just signed would count, huh? Because they're all considered unregistered. That's so frustrating. Alright. As much as I hate to do this. Oops. Not there. Tanaka, you're going to go in. How are you starting striker? Alright. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Positive. Is there? Do it. Yeah, halfway through the season, we're in first place. I'm hoping we can just kind of charge through it now that we don't have the cups to play. I want to see mark improvement from all of you. Is this a home game? I believe it is. Oh, come on, guys. Dude. This is really how we're starting? Mitsuhira, you are absolute trash, dude. Absolute trash. He's got great hair, but horrible play. Nobody finds Algren. There you go, slots in. He's off. Dang it. Ah! I have one kid playing great. First 5 games, have greedy agent want me to give wage 150K a month. Feel like real life. Yeah, that's definitely like real life. What's up, Kate Slasher? How you doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Yeah, if you have a wonder kid and they're playing great, they're going to want a ton of money, for sure. We don't really have anybody. I guess Kai would be our best one. He's been good lately. Ooh, there we go. Sasuke. The backup. Finally gave him some playing time, and he scores. Okay, Igarashi has suffered a twisted knee. Come on out. We don't need any long-term injuries to our fullbacks any more than we already have. Okay, heads it out. Nice shot, Morishige. Covered Mitsuhira's butt. Ooh. Should just intercepted, cut off that pass. A good cross in. Okay, it's over. Ask a question. Do we need sports scientists? Yeah, I would say you do. I mean, you could go without them for maybe 6 months, but you're going to be worse off. Nobody score that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. For what? Sports scientists tend to help with the healing time. So, actually, I might have that swapped. So, if you look at the physio treatment, so physio is the treatment, so how quickly they get back onto the pitch, whereas sports scientist helps make sure that they're not as injured as often, and that they keep their fitness high, like their readiness. This here, not this green arrow, keeps them like up and running and making sure that they have a green heart as fast as possible. Young players additional prices for goals, games played with 0 enemy goals, assists, such, instead of giving them increased starting money. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you just have to kind of calculate what you're expecting them and then just give it what you have. Sports scientists prevent injuries. Yeah, one is like preventing injuries. The other one is helping them recover quicker. The doctor is specifically for like broken things. For the physio is more for like sprains and stuff like that. Your chief doctor, because like there's no stat for doctor. A doctor is like mainly to help with like breaks and stuff like that. That's like emergency, needs to go to the hospital stuff. But they're your correspondent for that information. Because there's no stat for a doctor. You just have to have a doctor. That's just what it is. This is our chief doctor. But like you see, we can't open their page. They don't have any attributes. So like doctors really don't do anything in this game. Good turn and shoot though. When we manage poor clubs, everything counts for sure. And for sure, if that, you know, extra whatever it is, 20K is going to get you a player that you need, do it. But I would always recommend having your staff full if you can. If you absolutely have to, you can go without, but I would not recommend it. He's off, but it's a very nice first time. Very nice first time shot. Good run from Algren. Low cross. Kubahara sends it back out to CJ. I don't know why he did that. Suhira sends it in. Nobody can get to it. Sukanome. Play it up. Nope. Okay. Gets scared. Plays it back. What a run. What a combo right there. That's on. That is on. Ooh, got the knee slide too. Doctor basically tells you the injury and expects recovery time. That's it. Yep. Yeah, they really don't do anything. They don't manage anything. They just kind of are there. Because, like, you know how when, like, somebody gets injured and you say, like, take to a specialist or let your doctor deal with it? That's kind of the two options. The specialist costs money, whereas the doctor is in-house, so you don't have to pay him anything extra. But typically, specialists are so cheap for your club, you might as well send them. Team cohesion must be perfect. That pass top class. Our cohesion is not that good, actually. This team is just way better than everybody in the division. All right, we're done well. Yeah, our cohesion isn't that good. The only person that actually has cohesion is the striker and our cam, but the cam that has the cohesion is actually not even on the pitch. He's resting for this game. Yeah, Algren is very smart in the way that he plays. I think that's the pass you're referring to. It could have been another one, but Algren's off-the-ball movement is very good. And CJ Anderson's vision and passing is quite good. What a pass. What a pass. NSeaBear's pass, man. I will say the team knows this tactic very well. So maybe that's part of it. But we are truly just a class above every team that we play. This team that we're playing is ranked 15th, and we're number 1, excuse me. My brain just had a quick lag there. Yeah, our mistakes are mostly in defense, just because we're a team of all strikers, so they know how to make goals, how to get goals. Problem is the defense. Go Enomoto. Go Enomoto. Dude, this dude, I don't know why. He can score and he does not have the attributes that says he can. He's either got crazy determination, professionalism, or something is going on in the background that just makes him want those goals. I mean, to be fair, this was pretty open, but I mean, if we look at his attributes, he's just not that good. His finishing is okay. He earned himself another contract. Do you play with a tactic where everyone is on attack? No, but close to it. I mean, we did just switch these guys to defense. They were on support, but I found them being like right up against the winger, and it wasn't very helpful. And it doesn't make sense for them to cut inside because we've already have 2 cams, so it just makes sense to have them sit back and play farther deep. Shotgun spread and conquer, yeah. Exactly. Spread everybody out. Somebody get the ball and shoot it. And he's offside there. I tend to play an aggressive 4-4-2, and we do score a lot of goals, but we do give up a few too. Yeah, that's our problem too. If you look at our goal history, we have like maybe 3 shutouts. There you go, Morishige. Our team just wants that bad taste out of their mouth of that 7-2 game. But like, this is how much better we are than most J3 teams. The difference between that J1 team to us and us to J3 teams, it's about the same. And we're all strikers. Yeah, we're also trying to just grow a lot of players too, because we already know we're good enough to win this division, so we're just playing a lot of young players. That was not a good pass. Actually, most of our young players aren't in right now. Kubahara is 17. Not on our team, though, unfortunately. We're trying to get him on our team, but we'll see. I think, actually, this is one of the older lineups that we've fielded. Just at the end of the game. Yamazaki's a young guy. Too late for ratings, but we might as well. Tanaka, Algren come off for Morimoto. Enomoto, we don't have anybody for you, so we're just going to rock with you. Still using old school 4-2-3-1 with DLP and box-to-box in the middle. I'm afraid of using a random tactic. Honestly, that is completely A-okay. I use a 4-2-3-1 most of the time anyways, Kick Slasher. I don't always use the DLP in box-to-box. Sometimes I'll just do like center midfielder, and let them kind of go where they need to go. Sometimes if they're both good at the, God, I'm just blanking on what it's called. Oh, I can't change it because we're mid-game. The Mazzala. I'll do Mazzala a lot in the midfield if I've got 2 center midfielders, just so they're not right next to each other, because that tends to happen. Oops. Yes. Oh, what a shot! That was a heater right there. My goodness. Surprised this team is as bad as they are, because they're not playing that poorly. At least offensively. Look at that shot. That's a gorgeous shot right there. This tends to happen most games where we play really well in the first half. We score like 4-ish goals, and then they come back with 1 or 2 goals. So we never have clean sheets. What a hand for Moriyama, too. I'm afraid with Football Manager counterattacks, they are mad. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely find other tactics to work, but you basically kind of have to like figure out a way the game can't comprehend how your tactic works, and then take advantage of it. So like I was reading something earlier about Reddit having a 5/3 at the back, and basically their advice was to funnel all of your players in the midfield except for the 2 wide, and just make your team play super hyper narrow, and then have your 2 wing backers stay way out wide. So the whole team guards the middle of the field, and then you just take the wings all the way up. So you're basically just breaking the game. You're finding a way to that the game doesn't understand how to cover you, and then doing it. But yeah, you can always try and load up some other people's tactics. So like, let me show you. Nice work. That was good. Matsumoto, you played great. Nobody, you played great. Related with your performance. For instance, like, or even just taking like a different version of a 4-2-3-1. So, for instance, I know this one's pretty popular. If you have like one really good defensive player and one really good like creator player, you can do like the offset. So, if you were to do something like this, so this is basically the 4-2-3-1. Shift these 2 back. If you do something like this and just offset them and see how that plays, or this is one that I've done before where I move the center midfielder in, have the one-sided DM, and then have an inverted wing back as the double pivot. So it basically plays like this. This is a really fun version of a 4-2-3-1. So if you have a guy that's good in the midfield, he can defend, but he's not super speedy. And he's got a decent pass, and he's good first touch, things like that. But he isn't great at crossing or dribbling, or he's not speedy. Like, he doesn't have the typical winger tactics. He's more of a fullback, but you want to play him up. You can play an inverted wingback or an inverted fullback, but the inverted fullback plays differently. I like the inverted wingback better. This is basically like, as a Chelsea, correlation, this is like the Cucurella spot where he'll play up the field but in the middle, so he'll kind of take in that top of the box corner spot, if you will. We've only conceded 29 in 32 matches in League One season 1. We scored 87. That's crazy. That's a lot of goals, Stuart. I just try some out on other saves and reload a couple of times. It's a lot of fun experimenting or experiencing. Yeah, for sure. You can definitely try it out and then reload it. Try another one, reload it. One of the things, though, is you want to make sure that their familiarity is up with it, because as much as you won't know how to play the tactic, neither will they if you're just trying new tactics on the fly. Like, what I would do is, if you want to try a new tactic on something, get a save, set up a couple different variants that you might want to try on them, and set them as the alternate tactics. Play 3 months, in game, obviously, not in real life, but play through maybe, I don't know, 15 matches, right? And then try the other tactic and see how they play it, and try and learn it that way. Because you can see, even though this is pretty close to what we play, it's just different enough that the familiarity isn't there. So yeah, something to think about. How did we have this? I can't remember. The flooded middle section. Interesting. Yeah, the flooded middle section is very effective in this game. 15 of our goals are off corners, equals second in the league, have 7. Wow, that's crazy. Work rate players. Exactly, yeah. Actually, this is not a midfielder. Let me move, actually. There we go. I don't know that he has great work rate, but 12 is enough for this level. Looking at some of my other midfield options, we have Fujiwara. He's at 14. Then we have, I think this is going to be the worst worst one, is 11. So they just have to be decent enough that they can survive in the midfield going up and down throughout the whole game. And typically, if you play like a high press like this, the people who are going to get tired are the ones at the top pressing constantly. So, and you'll, if you end up getting pushed back and you play a counter style like I have, this is high intensity. So the ones that are going to get burnt out the most are going to be the front 5. So counter play and doing the hyper press, your front are just going to get gassed by 65 minutes. you'll have to sub them out pretty much every game. So you'll know, like, your subs are going to be these 5. But you have to make sure you have enough to cover everybody else in case there's an injury or a red card or something like that, that you can make sure you sub them in. Because, like, if Igarashi gets a red card here, I'm not going to just, like, continue to play like this with this position just, like, not on the field, right? It won't work. You can't have this little people in defense. So you have to be able to put somebody in. Shirai is our person right now. They are a starter, but right now they're lacking fitness. So, well, honestly, we can do that just to get ready. And then the other one is Yamain. We're waiting for him to get back. He's back in 15 to 11 days, so it'll be a bit. But yeah, just learning your tactic, learning how it works, I think is half the battle of coming up with a good tactic, because you can have a fine tactic and not know how to play it, and then you won't set them up to do the things that they should be doing. For instance, like, one of the weaknesses of this tactic is playing out from the back. We never want to play out from the back. If we're playing out of the back, we are setting ourselves up to fail. Because if Morishige has the ball and they have a guy marking, say they're playing a 4-2-3-1, right? So they have a striker that's going to pounce on one of these 2 guys, mostly the guy with the ball. They have wingers covering both our wings, and they have a cam. There's only one guy open here. So if the only option is to pass back and forth, or to the keeper. So if their midfielder, one of their 2 midfielders or 2 midfielders comes up, they have 2 midfielders on our mid guy. They're moving their cam up to guard whoever the striker is not, and then they have the wing on these guys. We're screwed. So the whole thing about this tactic is you need to move the ball up the field quickly. That's why we have our tempo pretty dang high. I'm actually going to put it at higher. The problem with doing super high is they end up making stupid passes, and then you lose the ball at the back, and that sets you up even worse, because then you have like a 5-on-4, and you don't want that either. So knowing your players, knowing what they can do, a lot of times we have CJ pulled back, or he'll come back to help with the build-up, but getting it up to our cams and our wings is the idea. So that's why we want a higher tempo. If we did standard tempo, we probably won't get the ball up fast enough, and we'll end up paying for it. Hoof the ball up the pitch, none of that tippy-tappy. Exactly. Yeah. This is the only way this tactic works, is with a high tempo. The only reason we don't have it on slightly shorter is because sometimes we'll play balanced, and they're normally not great at passing the ball. You have a 12. That's not terrible. We've also had a lot of backups in lately, and I've adapted it for the backups too. Passing directness should be higher. I never like it super high, but if we did much shorter, this would be a death sentence for us, because we'd just be playing out of defense. But for instance, like, knowing a tactic is really just knowing what to avoid. I mean, if you send me I've tested somebody's tactic before, but that was really when we were looking for a tactic to solve our problem. We kind of are okay right now. But yeah, if you want to post it in the Discord, maybe I'll load it up one day, see how it works. But yeah, so really, if we're playing positive, like I said, we're not always playing positive. This is kind of what our tactic would look like. Slightly higher, because again, more positive, you're going to push the tempo higher. Slightly shorter, only because, the more positive you are, the shorter the passing is. We used to pass into space, but against better teams, they would end up cutting the ball off because we don't have enough pace. And then we were doing run at defense, but what ended up happening is our wingbacks would cut inside and try and shoot, when really we want them passing into the middle to get the cam set up. So, like, this is part of learning it, is you test things out. You go, I don't like when they're doing this. This is what they're doing, and I need to try and fix this. So we turned this off, and this has seemed to fix it. We tried doing dribble less, but then the wingbacks don't utilize their speed to get up. So what we need them to do is the wings to go up, and then once they get up, to pass in. If we do run at defense, they dribble in and try and shoot it themselves. If they do dribble less, they won't run up, and they'll just try and pass it immediately. So, yeah, this is what we figured out works. Fairly wide is fine, just because we've got a lot of horizontal crampedness. But even if it's on balanced, these guys end up finding space. This is not our typical lineup either here. We're just doing this to fulfill some roles, because nobody wants playing Shadow Striker, but we're not letting him. Unless we're playing a terrible team. And like, you'll learn, like, your certain players, too. So, like, Morimoto, he always wants to take long shots. So, if it's like a setup that we can take long shots in, then maybe, sure. We're trying to get rid of him because of his shot decision. He always wants to take long shots, shoots from distance. This is what he does. But when he actually goes to take the shot, he's not good at it. So, and we're paying an arm and a leg for him. So, it's both learning the tactic and how it works and getting the right pieces for that tactic. Changing your tactic is not going to solve all your problems. You need to find the right players for those tactics. Which is why, for like the midfield, I'm looking for a guy who can make that decisive pass. I'm not looking for a guy who can play defense. If he can play defense, great. But like, his marking's a 2. His jumping reach is a 3. His bravery's a 3. He is not a defender by any stretch of the imagination. The guys we picked up, Fujiwara, he's a little bit better in defense. But like, marking 8, positioning 10, jumping reach 2, you know, bravery 5. He's really not. He's there to pass the ball. We also got this guy. This guy is more of a piece that we can move all over the place, so he is not as pass heavy. But on development, this is what we're doing. We're trying to get his passing up. So, you know, just finding the pieces that you need to make the tactic work is also part of it. I wrote positions earlier. You might have missed it. I always adjust everything depending on opponents and players. That is true. Also, that's why I tend to leave this blank, is I change it depending on what the opponent is playing. So, or who's getting really tired really quickly. So if I notice their right wing back is getting really tired, I'll play down the left, because that's just going to gas him even more and he won't be able to keep up with play. And then when they sub him out, I'll turn that off. Stuff like that. I'm more like a cautious manager, because I often got counterattack and lose. Even my players shoot 15 times to goal, and opposite team just need 3 to 4 times to get 2 goals. I'm not confident with shotgun tactic. Yeah, I mean, this is not a tactic I run often outside of the save. This is only because we have 30 strikers on our roster. So I'm putting them in positions where they can shoot. We're playing to our advantage, right? There's a term in like strategy games and shooting games and all kinds of games called playing to your outs. Playing to your outs means we are going to do the one thing that we can do to win the game. And what that is shoot as much goals as possible and score as many goals. Like, if you look at our schedule, look at this. There's not a lot of goals where we score less than 4. Or not a lot of games where we score less than 4. There's 7. This was against the J2 team. And then in the next leg, we scored 4 against them. Totori is, yeah, this was a little bit of an anomaly. 6-3, 6-3, 3-2, 2-1, 5-3, 6-3, 7-2, 4-1. We know what we do well. We score. We're not really worried about our defense, because even if they score 3 goals, Iwaki, who's a terrible team and should never have gone to 5-3, but we've already scored so many goals that we're just out of reach for them. Which is why this is what our defense looks like. I want one solid goalkeeper, which Tanaka, our normal keeper, is pretty darn good. And I trust that he can save 10 goals a game. And if he can do that, I don't really care how good our back line is. Or even wing backs, for that matter. I mean, obviously, the better they are, the better for our defense. But I really just want to move the ball up. You can see most of our players, most of our expenses are in the top half. So, like, if we go to contracts and we look at price, Yamazaki is one of the rare ones, but we were trying to bat off a lot of suitors because he's 17 years old and he's considered a star player, so we're paying him quite a bit. But I think he's the one exception. Like, Morimoto's up, Masukake's a striker, Nobe's a winger, Shirai is a wingback, so he's one. Yuki, we're actually getting rid of Yuki. He's too expensive and he's not very good. Fujiwara's midfield. These are guys we just signed. Watanabe's up. Tanaka he's a flex guy, but we're getting rid of him. Toshi's a cam. Yamane is a wingback. So there's a little bit of mix in there, but some of our most expensive guys like Masukake, Nobe, and Morimoto are up. Yamazaki, like I said, we're going to try and talk a new contract down because they're making way too much money. They're going to want that much money here on out, but we only did that so we could keep them and bat away other suitors. They are a good player, and they're only 17, so maybe we can just get them to a point where we can sell them for a good amount of money. All right, let me get a quick drink. I will be right back, but I can already hear my throat is starting to scratch, so give me a second. All right, we're back. We'll accept that deal for Tanaka. But yeah, one of the nice things about FM24, which one are we on? 24, is that it does allow you to do some of the fun tactics. Because in the past, FM23, like, you really couldn't do asymmetrical tactics. The game engine just didn't understand them, and they just didn't really work. So, shaking up my drink here. This is a very weird color. It's supposed to be yellow and blue mixed together, and it's like crystal clear. It looks exactly the same on screen as it looks in real life. I don't know why it came out that color. Normally it comes out green. But yeah, honestly, like, this whole game, by the way, is like very offensively minded. Like, if you're playing to maximize your shutouts, it's just not really what this game is for. You're gonna have way more success with worse players by just playing aggressively, playing with a high press, doing things like this, playing positive more than you are balanced. Playing cautious in this game is not really a good thing to do, because what ends up happening, I've noticed this is the main issue for cautious, is you end up clearing the ball when you don't need to. So when you could take possession and work down the field, what ends up happening is your player just kicks it away, hoping something will happen, which is more realistic. But in this game, you want more offensive possessions. So clearing the ball is not very helpful, because a lot of times players aren't as successful on tackles. Like, just the success rate on tackles is low in this game. So, or lower than it should be. So those situations that would be dangerous in real life aren't in the game, and really they just need to hold on to the ball. So that's why I don't play cautious a lot. Even if we're not a very good team, the lowest I'll go is balanced. I'll go cautious or defensive at the very end of games, but that's it. That is it. Anyways, enough about that. We sold Tanaka for almost 200K. Fantastic. All right. Get a review in here. And maybe we'll do another overall here. It's weird that we've Sunday games. So used to the Saturday games. Swap these. There we go. All right, they are in 9th and Totori's in 12th. So some decently easy games coming up. We just need to get our wingbacks up and running again. Whew. Sweet. Okay, so we've got Kai here. We want to get him in. Enomoto did good, though. It did very well. Nice job. He is happy, and he has no playtime. He could play the wing if we really wanted him to. He's not that bad. 12 pace, 12 acceleration, 12 dribbling. Problem is he's just got no potential. He's pretty darn good for what he is, though. We also need to talk to Masukake about his playtime. Can we drop it even further? No. Okay. He happy, no playing time. Mason Mount. What? Like, he's getting what we agreed on. So he's happy. He's perfect. His morale is 100%. Oh, never plays? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't familiar with him. All right, anything else that we need to change? The only thing we're missing, the back right. I was about to say, we're going to get some injury. Players back from injury, so I'm just going to keep going. I don't think we're going to make a ton of offers here. Yeah, we can't do that. Kai on the move. No way he's going anywhere. Tosa, reject. Won't be discussing transfer stories. All right, Toshi is out. What's he say? Sign Toshi. Enomoto gets a new deal. Nice job. Yamazaki out 2 to 4 days. That's okay. Anybody else that we found that we like? Let me just do this. Of all of the ones that we've scouted, if I redo it, there is Japanese and is a striker, and are dubiously or doubtfully interested in our club. Who can we get? We've already made a bid for you. Hopefully we get that. Got an 18-year-old here. A lot of these are C minuses though, so they're not really going to benefit us. Ayukawa, we put in a bid for. We put a bid in for Nishimaru, or no, we didn't. Oh, he's too expensive. Nishimaru at 1.2 million. I think they'd be good, but when's their birthday? Today? No. July 7th. So they're just turned 18 or 19, excuse me. I'd say any other B or C players that we might want or need. No. Nope. Not any just young players. Let's see. Anybody 19 or younger that we should continue scouting. Really, all of these players we should continue scouting. Actually, let's just do full reports. No. Let's do full reports on the top few. My headset all twisted again. I hate this thing. I hate that it connects to both ears because it just gets twisted constantly. Do full knowledge on you. Top, like, what, 7, 8? Something like that. Yeah, 8. I joined Discord. Where should I send my tactic, or should I send it per message directly to you? Just put it in the Discord. You can put it in Football Manager. Yeah, just put it in the Football Manager one. That or in the footy channel. Either one. All right. Yeah, I think we're on an ad right now, so. I think the ads have been bugged lately. It seems like most people, when the ads are going on, they're like, I don't have an ad, which is the best, but I don't know why it's happening. Maybe ad blocker? I don't know. I don't use ad blocker, so I would not know. Let's see, is our vertical stream working? It is still not working. I don't know why. Let me try restarting it. Is that better? No? Still no? Okay. Well, no vertical stream tonight then. All right. Let's just keep hitting continue, because I'm not finding anybody that I really like. We will continue to scout you. It does, but like pennies. Like, I'm talking pennies. And the thing about Twitch, like the way it pays you out is it waits for like $200 to accumulate. So you'd need like 10 years worth of ads to make $200. It's crazy. I really wish I could just turn off ads for the channel, because there's just no point. Which I feel like Twitch understands, like, business. They understand that, like, if you didn't have ads, I don't know, maybe they're making more money from the ads than I think, but like, people would watch the channel longer if they didn't have ads, and they'd support with subs that are like $2.50 that they could get instead of an ad where they're making like cents per viewer. It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, ads are only for Twitch itself. That's why they have subs in Twitch Nitro. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I think Twitch Nitro is a steal, by the way. If you're on Twitch, like, more than, I don't know, 10 hours a week, I think Nitro is a great deal. The only thing is you do lose out on, like, specific channel membership things, which, if that's something you're into, then you have to sub individually. But if you're somebody that likes checking out a lot of different streams, or you watch this person on Monday, you watch this person on Saturday, you watch this person on, Nitro is a huge deal for you, honestly. Like, I have YouTube Premium. Honestly, I probably watch about, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours of Twitch a week, just because I'm streaming already. And most of the people that I watch are people that are like friends of mine. Or it'll be like, I'll raid out and I'll watch for like 30 minutes, something like that, here and there. Why did we put in an offer for this? I can't buy him. He's not Japanese. All right. Oh, did we get him? Wait. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, 112. With subs, it's that tier 1 sub. The streamer gets 20% tier 2. For subs, every Twitch sub, you get 50%. I could be wrong, but I'm almost certain every Twitch sub, you get 50%. Yeah, Twitch sub split is the ratio of how much revenue a streamer receives from subscriptions. Twitch has multiple revenue splits, including 60-40, 70-30, and 50-50. 50-50 is the, like, default. Oh, maybe it's not. Wait. Because I think the 60-40 is for the, like, 60 being the streamer. I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure it's, because the way the split models work is it's like once you're of a certain level, like we're talking like Tim the Tap Man, you know, the level streamers. What's another one? It's the only one, like Emaru or Spylo or I don't know. I'm trying to think of some other Twitch streamers that I watch sometimes, but like people that like Flats. He's an Overwatch streamer. He's at like the second tier. He's not quite up that high because he's not pulling in like thousands and thousands of viewers every stream. Trying to think of some more Twitch streamers that I watch, but yeah. So there are definitely splits, but once you get to that highest split, like we're saying, like Tim the Tapman, you are the top of Twitch. You're getting a 70-30, so you get 70% of the subs, and Twitch still gets 30. But because you're making so much money from subs, their 30% is still like, you know, millions of dollars. And really, all those millions of dollars just offset the costs of everybody else running their streams. Twitch doesn't really make any money. What people don't realize is in order to put on streams like this, it costs them like $1,000 or more likely more. So that's why they show ads on channels, is because it costs them so much for them to show streams that just don't get a lot of viewership. Like that's why like the barrier to entry would be impossible if you had to pay for everything to start a stream. All right, Akahori. Which is another reason why Twitch limits their output to 720, not 1880p. Because it costs more to stream at 1880p than 720. 3 years ago, it was like I said, but there was no Twitch Nitro and such. Yeah, very true. Very true. It was a different time. Yeah, Akahori, I think this guy is worth the deal. It's a little bit expensive, but I think he'll be worth it in the end. Got good enough pace. Yeah. All right. Accept. What is his contract considered? Or what is the teacher prospect? Okay, that's what I thought we did. I think we're going to actually end up playing you as a striker. I mean, you could play winger. But I kind of like you as a poacher. We need to work on those decision making, though. I think we work on final third. Bit of a rare one these days for me to put on a player, final third. Okay, Uchida went to another organization, which is A-okay by us. Hey! Oh my goodness, Badger. 34. Jesus. What are you doing tonight? Is it possible to check the tactic this stream? We probably won't, honestly, Freet. I'll take a look at it if we're looking at tactic changes, though. Think I got it right? Yeah. What's up? Massive raid from Creighton. Had to pass the love along to a homie. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. How's the stream? We're doing well. We're doing well. We're in first place. The only real bad game we had tonight was a 2-7 loss, which unfortunately, because we're in transfer window, we've only played 3 matches tonight. So sad. Okay, and then we got this guy as well. I don't know. I think we'll end up playing him either at midfield or cam. I don't know what we're in. This might be a bad buy on my part, honestly. He's good for the future, though, so I'm okay with it. We're going to instantly loan him out, though. guess we have to wait. It was good. Variety with War Thunder and modded Left 4 Dead. Nice. I haven't played Left 4 Dead in so long. It's funny because I started watching Twitch streams, you know, probably, I don't know, like 8-10 years ago. And I didn't realize how popular it was. Oh my goodness, dude. Free. Oh my goodness. You did not have to do that, my guy. You gotta talk to me. We can do this together. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs, man. If you got a gifted sub, make sure to thank him. Dude, my God. You did not have to do that. I don't ever ask for subs on this channel, but I appreciate them. Here, how about this? I'll make a deal with you. We do it next stream. Test it out next stream. Because, like I said, I got to teach them the tactic. What tactic do you want, by the way? Because I don't think we're going to be able to play it in time. Because they won't learn it in time. So, oh, you already posted it, right? You already posted it in Discord? Let me take a look at it. I have to download it, put it in. I forgot where to put files for that. I always forget. I look it up every single time. Is it in Documents? Yes. Tactics. There we go. All right. You've forced my hand, good sir. Might have to reload. Let me test it. Do not see it. Let me save game. We'll reload. But I'll teach it to the team. But I will probably won't play it tonight just because. Yeah, it won't be. They won't be learned. It won't be learned by the team yet. Don't play, use it. I just want your opinion on it. Oh, if you want my opinion on it, I could do that for free. Yeah, if you want the opinion on it, I have to, because I can't look it up, but I'll pull it into the game. Let me, I think I just need to reload the skin, maybe? If not, I might have to reload the whole save, or reboot up FM. Because I can't see it just from the file you sent me. Let's see, is it there now? Load. Most fun tactic I've ever seen, or ever used. Yeah, yeah. I don't love it, I gotta be honest. I missed on this? What do you mean? Gonna be weird being the only one not sub. Oh, you're fine, Cronster. I'm not subbed to my own channel, so you're with me. Is that a thing? Do people sub to their own channels? I feel like that's just giving money to Jeff Bezos. Here's my donation. Rub it all over your bald head. But yeah, do I love this tactic? No, I do not. Why? Mainly because we're playing 3 Shadow Strikers. If you were to just do this, this would already be better. You'd already have an improvement. I mean, I can imagine it working still, but like, why not just do that? And if you're gonna if you want it to look like this, just do this. And even if you wanted to, you can even do midfield too, and not have him play wingback, just have a wide mid. You can even do this too. That is more normal. Pull these back too. This is another normal tactic, or at least semi-normal. But to play 3 Shadow Strikers just feels wrong. Especially because I'm coming from a save with all strikers, to have a tactic without strikers. Just feels like I'm sinning. Feels like I'm doing something dirty. I don't like it. And you also have like nothing on. You have Be More Express, which is interesting. You have no transitional cues. and you have a low line. Ah, I hate seeing that. I hate the lower line. If you're gonna do high press, just go standard. I think that's the second ever hype train, by the way. So thank you for all of those gifted saves. I will never be able to repay that. Second ever hype train. So congrats. I think the first one was Zealand, a Zealand raid. That's why I said don't use it. Also, all those stuff in possession and such, I change depending on my players and enemy tactic players. Yeah. It's just a tough one, man. I don't trust my players to pass standard, by the way. I think anything higher than standard is pointless. At least you have a normal width. Mixed crosses, too, when you have no striker. If I was to play this, by the way, if I was to play this, this is what it would look like. We'd probably do... I like the Be More Expressive. Actually, you know, I would probably play out of the back with this many people at the back. I never do stop crosses. All it does is just pull your wingmen out wider than they need to be. Yeah, I think this is probably how I'd play it. Just like this. Like, even just seeing how low the intensity is on this tactic hurts me. It hurts me. Oh, no nonsense center back. Yeah, I don't typically play no nonsense center backs either. I just play the center back. Wide center back's fine. But yeah, this is definitely interesting. Again, I would have to do something like this or the inversion of it. This just works so much better in connecting the play. Like, your wingbacks are going to go up here. Your deep line playmaker is going to play to either the wingback moved up or your cam. And your cam's going to move it either out wide to your wingbacks. They're going to cross it in, or he's just going to pass it directly in. Like, that's how the route of play is going to work. But to have them all on the same level. Playing Shadow Striker is the funkiest thing I've ever seen. Anyways, hopefully that was sufficient in me delving into the tactic. We'll have it as our third tactic. Maybe we'll run it one of these days. We don't even have enough center backs to run that tactic, honestly. Unsure about the signing. Keen to see what he can offer. Hoping he can score a few goals when called upon. Turn out to be a successful signing. We're gonna try and loan him out immediately, because he's too old for us to get him on the pitch here. This is our development list, by the way. It worked for me, but I was Champions League type team and played against teams of 3rd German League. Yeah, if you're playing against lower teams, I think most things can work. But it is definitely an interesting one. And we need to get him loaned out ASAP. Actually, do we do squad? Yeah, we'll do squad. But we need a J3 team to pick him up and start playing him. Because if he doesn't, he's just going to sit here and not improve at all. Yamazaki. What do we say? Oh, yeah, we're not going to do that. Yeah, with only defenders, sure. Yeah, if you did only defenders, I might look at doing something like that. I would still probably move one of them up to striker, though. I'd probably still do that. And find, like, a target man. Honestly, here, this is going to be fun. Here's what I would do if I had all... Are we saying defenders or center backs, specifically? Because if we had all center backs, I think the back would look very similar to this. If we had all defenders, it would probably look something like this. Something like that. Center backs, yeah. So center backs, it would look a little more collapsed at the back. I still would probably do something like this instead, or even like something like this, just to get as much width as possible to, or to get the 2 width and then set it into 2 target men. Target. This is what my all center back would look like. There you go. I don't know if they'd have all these roles, but it would probably be something like ball winner, complete wingbacks on the wing, maybe a box-to-box in the mid, something like that. If we had all center backs. Looks good. It's almost like the inversion. Do you even see this? It's like the inversion. I would have 2 target forwards and then the wing backs coming up. It's the exact opposite of that tactic. That is hilarious. Actually, the exact opposite would be something like this. That is truly it upside down. That's so funny. They're so similar, but just up on its head. All right, let's get to our probably our last game of the night. We're gonna play some Marvel Rivals after this, though, because I've been dying to play some Marvel Rivals. I want to see a match of both teams. Yeah, the only center back team and the only striker team. I could guarantee you with the FM engine that the strikers would win. Maybe we could try and, I don't know, figure out a way where we could just, like, pull in the best players. All of our favorite strikers, all of our favorite center backs, and go at it. See who wins. That would be the definition of unstoppable force meets an immovable object. But I think the immovable object would move slightly. All right. Who is this? No, he's Kyrgyzstani. Cannot. All right, team registration. Wait, we have to do it now? Oh, we can register them now. Okay. So this is why it didn't save earlier. Kai. We don't need to register. So if we were to get rid of Komatsu, which we could easily do, I might do it now, since we have a bunch of guys we just signed for right back or wing back, right wing back. We have Igarashi with Matsuo. Oh, he's not joining till January. Oh, dang it! I didn't realize that. I thought he was joining now. Oh, I think it's because we didn't pay a transfer fee. We got an end of contract. Okay, never mind. We're not going to cut him now. So it still looks like this. Where is he? Oh, come on, so I just saw it. Dang it. There we go. Because Mitsuhira is really going to be on the left side. I'm just going to leave him on the left side. So we won't have Matsumoto until next year. We're still kind of looking like this. God, both these guys are terrible. Okay. Let's keep going. Like I said, I don't think we're making a ton more signings this transfer. Unless any of these guys turn out to be fantastic. And you're very expensive. Hammer versus Shield. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that a Pokemon? Oh, Sword and Shield. I think that was the last Pokemon I played with Sword and Shield. I think there's been like 6 out since that. There's been Arceus Legends. There's been Pikachu Eevee. I don't even know. There's been a bunch more. What was the one with the ones where they had like a flywheel bike? I don't even know. I feel so out of the loop with Pokemon. We were talking the other day about Pokemon, and I was saying that I really don't have a favorite Pokemon. There's never been one that grabbed me and be like, yes, this is it. I love this one. But no, you immediately get here and twist your knee, so you're out for a month and a half. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna want to join, right? He's a youthful backup to the first team? Excuse me? A useful backup. I think he's a little better than that. Doesn't hurt to ask. Would be interested. Required to get promoted from J3. Okay. All right, so we just need to get promoted, then we can get him. I think he's better than everybody we have, so that's good. Yes, Scarlet and Violet. That is the correct one I was thinking of. You're expected to win as always. Let's do it. Nobody unhappy, promise not kept. No way. Yeah, you're not moving. Sorry, dude. Get on with your play, Nobe. Get on with your play. You've been great all year. Just stay. Just stay happy and we'll be okay. Alright. Ohara, Sasuke, Shirai. And then you never show up. Are you finally back, Yamain? Come on, Yamain. I really should be playing over here, by the way. How long? Tomorrow. All right, we're gonna put you in then. Oh, I guess we won't. Positive is fine. You want to switch? That's fine too. Seeing what they think. Yamazaki and Noda, I agree. Yuki, no. I mean, we could put Yuki over there, but no. Algrid for Nobe, only because Nobe's pissed right now. Tatsushima. For Sasuke, yeah. Get the starters back in. Where is Katsushima? There he is. Nobe out because he's mad. Let him cool off for a bit before we let him play again. Morimoto, did you play the last game? I think you did. Yeah, you did. So we're gonna swap you for Watanabe. We need to get what's his name? Why are they still considered unregistered? This is not saving and it's driving me crazy. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, now I can register. And now they're registered. Get Fukuwara in here. And Shirai is exhausted, so they can't start. So it's gonna have to be Mitsuhira and not Yumein. Yumein's gonna have to come out. Yikes. I always forget your name. Higurashi. Higurashi in, and then Yuki's gonna have to be the backup wing back because we don't have really anybody else right now. And then we got some yellow card issues. More Shige. I'm gonna put you on tackle less. Who else? We got Igarashi is the other one. Yeah, we cannot afford a suspension right now. Masukake, Tsukinome, Nobe, Fujiwara, Yuki, Yamazaki. Yamazaki just come out. Or come in. Noda can come out. And then, do we have Tanaka back? No, coming back tomorrow. So many are coming back tomorrow. Unfortunate. Alright. I know, Igarashi, you still don't like playing there. Alright, last match of FM stream, and then we're going to go some Marvel Rivals. Do it. Let's dominate. Get it on. This is what we're talking about, by the way, and understanding how your tactic works and how to play around it. We're pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have everybody locked up in the front. So they have to send it long. But then once they get past the front line, then we're all over the place. Clear out. Oh, what a pass! That was a deadly pass right there. Katsushima. What are we gonna do without Kuwahara next year if we don't get him? Go, boys. Oh, we're still on key highlights. Did not realize that. It feels like we're not getting a lot of highlights. Excuse me. Kai skies it. No pen. Morishige plays it back. Fine. Up to CJ Anderson. Watanabe. Into Kuwahara. Back to CJ. That was a rough pass. Dang it. Now we got a 2-on-2 break. There we go. Counter. Send it up. Nice. Katsushima. Got a 3-on-2. We got the penalty. The same thing. Let's give it to Kubahara. Try and get him a hat trick. I don't think we've had a hat trick all night. It's kind of rare. We score 7 goals not to have a hat trick. Maybe it was just me not paying attention. Highly likely. Nice job, Kubo. And we give it right back. This wasn't Morishige, because then you'd be suspended. Come on, boys. Yeah. Unfortunate. This dude it is definitely giving away penalties very easily. But luckily, we both have one. Yikes. 2-2. There you go, Kubo. A little bit of a wild strike, but I'll take it. If only our wingbacks were better, we'd be dominating. Come on! Back line is terrible right now. Let's not go out on a loss, please. Please, please, please. We're marking both of them. Why are we marking the whole team? All right. Maybe the opposition's instruction changes will get us in better situation. We were literally marking 6 out of their 11 players. I guess 6 out of our 10 available players, because you can't mark a goalkeeper. All right, that one's a miss. I think we might have to pull Yamazaki because they're crossing a lot, and he just does not have the height for that. Let me get Noda in. And I think I'm going to pull Algren, too. Try Nobe. Why are we sending it long? Tsushima, come on, baby. Show me what you got. Let's go! 3-3. Kubahara has the hat trick. Let's hope we can win the full match. It's not often you get a hat trick and lose, so let's hopefully we don't today as well. All right, Nobe on the dribble. Sends it up. Katsushima. Little awkward. Ah, he's got a one-on-one with the keeper, man. Oh. They're literally just sending it up. and beating us 2-1-4. Our front half isn't playing poorly. So I think Yuki wants to play on the other side. Come on, guys. We can do this. Gotta be smart. Early subs, but we gotta fix something. Might even pull Watanabe and Kai back. They're not having great games anyways. Oops. Oh, mistake. The back end. Kai, what a shot. Let's at least get a draw here. Look at this. Every single time. They just send it up and they beat our back line. Oh my god, it's freaking crazy. I mean, like, terrible. Our back line is terrible. And we can't seem to outscore them. Yikes, dude. Yikes. I just didn't adjust the defense fast enough. That sucks. Damn. That felt bad. Man, having our wingbacks and our goalkeeper out has been hard. Has been a hard existence lately. From that J1 game to this loss too. They're not even a good team. Sheesh. Yeah, and now he's that stinks, man. I hate ending stream on bad games, man. I hate it. But we're gonna move on to some Marvel Rivals. If you don't want to watch, that is a-okay. I understand we do mostly FM here, but I've been dying to play some more Rivals, and yeah, we're gonna hit it up. Let me make sure everything is working, because I know I've, since the demo demolition we did, which is on VOD, by the way, if you want to check it out. It's also on the YouTube. I would drop a link, but I don't know what my link is. Go check out NSeaBear on YouTube. You'll be able to find it. Let's see. I think it has its own input, so I think we're okay. Speaking of which, we're gonna do a little DJ fade out there. All right. Well, we compile our shaders. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get another drink, but we will be up and ready soon. All right. Enjoy your stream. Thank you so much for all the subs, Freet. I appreciate it, man. Huge gift to me. Never required, but always appreciated. Thank you so much. I really do mean that. Thank you very much. But yeah, we will be back with more FM on Monday. We're kind of going to transition into some Marvel Rivals. Are things bugged? No? Uh-oh. Is Twitch running okay? Twitch just said I have... Oh. I got a hype train reward. Oh my goodness. NSeaBear. What is up, Bizarra? How you doing, man? Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Thank you as well, Badger, for the raid. This is kind of like the end of FM going into Marvel Rivals. So if Marvel Rivals is not your thing, are we struggling OBS-wise? Maybe just my Twitches. Let me stop the vertical because it's not working anyways. What is going on? Hey, thank you, Cellophane, for 5 months, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome, Anders Rune. Dude, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so kind. Zara, thank you for 4 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, we are moving on to the Marvel Rival. So, Plat and climbing. We hit Plat last time. And we're going to keep going. Flexing all the way up if we can. I'm going to try and just fill. Fill roll. You know it. That's me. How was your guys' stream, by the way? Bizarra. Oh, is it Betakage give you the... I don't know. Twitch gave me something with the raid, and it says choo choo, and it told me to hit this, so I'm gonna do it. Let me know if Twitch is having problems, because it looks horrible on my end, but OBS is not saying anything about it looking terrible, so it might just be my Twitch.
What's it doing? It's become confused.
Are we okay, or are we looking bad? She was good. How are you, bro? I am very good. You did not say bro. You did say bro, just in a different spot. I'm very good. I'm very good. We're having a good time. We didn't get as much FM done as I wanted, but we were also in transfer, so it always slows down to a screeching halt when I'm playing. Okay, he gifted us subs a few days ago. 12-month sub, too. Jesus. What a fantastic guy Benikage is. But yes, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Did you stream tonight, too, Cellophane? As my voice goes really high? Yeah, OBS looks fine on my end, but Twitch is looking rough. All right. Might have to futz with some stuff. This game is always very demanding on the PC. Let's try this, and we'll do performance. All right. Just playing FM, testing out new skins, hanging with Biz stream. Nice. Well, welcome. While we're only gonna play a couple matches just to end the night. I always like playing Marvel Rivals. We hit Plat 3. I played a couple games last night, but not many. I lost one, then won one. I was like, all right, I'm in there. So, let me check the volume too. It's pretty loud. How about that? It might be a little bit better. Oh, let me update all those titles on YouTube too. Or not, because this might hate me. Oh, nope, 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 nope. There we go. Oh. All right, let me go to YouTube then. Do it myself. These tunes are so banging. I love the soundtrack to this game. It's fantastic. I guess it's not really a soundtrack, huh? I'll say we may not be live on YouTube right now. I think YouTube has fully crapped out tonight. So with that being said, we will turn it off.